a little ASMR.
Oh my
Um,
god. I'm just pooped. Whoa,
poop?
is my echo high?
Yeah, bro.
Can you hear me? Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What were you doing there?
What?
Was your echo not down?
I don't know. I must have accidentally moved it up at some point. Not sure
Hmm.
why. Chat, are we cooked?
You wanted to yell at me?
Yeah, I really wanted to really emphasize it.
Mm-hmm. Um,
Speaking of, I have a bone to pick with you.
wait. Really quick before you do that. I think it's so funny that yesterday on Second String Experts, I'm like talking about how we need a break from each other. Like, we just need like some time because we're getting really irritated with each other. And then we're recording again today. I'm like,
I
that
know
seems like a good idea.
it is. I'm like, I literally as I was setting up, I was like, God, I felt like I just did this like 2 seconds ago, but in reality, it was 24 hours ago.
It actually was, yeah. Okay, so like, what's your issue with me today?
um, I'm just kidding. I have no issue with you today. I just wanted to say that because I thought it'd be
But
funny.
yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, ooh, okay. I'm like, I really have no idea what I did this time. Cause
That's kind of
usually,
usually.
no, I feel like usually, like, when one of us does something, like, it's pretty obvious. Like, if someone's like,
Mm.
I'm mad at you, it's usually like a text or something, or no text. Uh, you guys, Seb yelled at me yesterday. Um, it was so rude. The attitude was crazy. Also, my hair is just like gonna be crazy this week. Like, are you kidding me?
I will say your hair, your hairy, your crazy hair makes it very hard for me to make the thumbnail sometimes
Oh my god, because it's just like so
because
wild.
I'm like selecting me obviously and
Oh,
then selecting you and then like
and
you
there's
have these
like,
strands of the bun is fine but then like the strands of hair it's like picking up
bro,
the
yeah,
background
like
imaging.
all that.
Yeah, and so then I'm like so then I end up deleting stuff and then I'm like, well, your hair kind of looks weird but there's nothing I can do. So and I'm not gonna spend
Gee,
that much freaking
thanks.
time.
Gee, thanks. Yeah, I just feel like this week has been really crazy, and so getting ready was just like not an option.
Yeah, I know. I feel that. I came
The
from
other
something and then I was just like, oh my God.
the other day for work, like I woke up late and I either had the option, I was like, okay, I have enough time to get ready and get to work, or I have enough time to not get ready, stop for a coffee, and then get to work. And I chose the latter. I was like, I'd prefer to not get ready and have my coffee. And I showed up and everyone was like, oh, I was like, hey, hey guys, it's just
So
me.
Courtney, you'll be working in the back today.
That would have been the funniest thing if like I did end up getting like scheduled to be in the back. I would have been like, you guys.
So funny.
um, but yeah, I feel like it's been a week for both of us and then recording back to back, like it's just been a lot.
I know, dude. Like, because we're recording today, I was like, okay, if we do this and our recordings end up being long, I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to edit the other one because the goal is to get it out. Like this one,
Mhm.
I can wait. Like I'm probably not gonna edit this tonight, and
Yeah.
I'll listen to this back like fully on Monday, but I'll edit it like probably this weekend, probably
Mhm.
Saturday. Um, but it's nice now that I don't have to like edit this tonight because
Yeah.
had we not recorded or had we not planned this tonight, I would have been editing the other one tonight. But instead, last night we finished and then I immediately edited and got everything. I actually finished everything like by 11:15. So I was like feeling pretty accomplished because I was like, that's pretty early for me.
Yeah. I also feel like though, like if we had to choose between the two, Second String Experts is probably a better one for you to have to edit that night just because they're typically like shorter.
Funny enough, Overshared is way easier to edit, even though
Wait,
they're
really?
longer. Yeah,
Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay,
because
well,
we
Never mind.
tend to talk about topics for a longer period of time. And
Mm,
so when it comes to like creating the chapters for every topic, it's like
yes.
it'll be like 36-minute mark, and then the next mark is like 1 hour, and I'm like, oh, sick. Whereas like second string, it's like we talk about like this baseball thing for 5 minutes, and then we go to this other thing, and this other thing, and then so then it's like it's a little different. And then the timestamps will end up being like 3 minutes apart versus 20 minutes apart.
I guess
Um,
that does make sense. I didn't really think about that aspect. I just figured, like, since it was shorter, it would be easier, but I guess not.
yeah, yeah, that's fair. Speaking of, we should try to get a thumbnail either in the beginning or the end because I'll forget. Because it makes my life
Bro,
way easier.
but, you just put pressure on me now. Like, I don't do well with that.
Could literally be anything. Like
I know, but, like, I I feel like you just have to find it, you know?
that's so much work for me.
I don't know, I just
Because I have to like download it. I mean, I'm gonna download it either way, but it's fine. I'll find something. Because I also don't
yeah.
want to do an image that's like a view that's like doesn't look that looks bad. Because I did have one
Bro,
picked out.
didn't you do that last week?
I mean, it wasn't great, but we
Yeah, you
both looked.
literally were like, "Oh, this is so funny," and then you're like, y I don't
But
even
it was like
remember
one
what
of the
you
more
said.
engaging ones, and then I was like, oh, like I want it to look fun, but I can probably just grab something of you smiling. But like, the good thing about the thumbnail is like you do it, and then like it's like because a lot of times we're moving, and so then it ends up being kind of blurry. So I want it to be like a
So, don't move is what you're telling me?
well, like if you have you
Yeah,
watched
like,
people
what
make
the hell did you pick for second string experts? Like, why are my hands like what was I
I
doing?
don't know, I just saw it and I was like, oh, because I literally scroll through and I'm like
Oh.
looking, huh?
Yeah,
Um,
Overshared last week is really bad. Like, I look so
yeah.
weird.
Well, if you want a thumbnail with you looking good, then
Well, you picked a good one this time. I was just smiling. I guess I can't
yeah.
smile every time though. That's like, oh, this is a good thumbnail.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Um, but
Okay, well, I'll do better. I don't know, just like,
because I mean, have you seen people make thumbnails like on YouTube videos? They're like, all right, for the thumbnail, and then they'll sit there and it'll be like 5 seconds where they'll sit still and then like, all right, cool, we got it. You ever seen
um,
that before?
well, I just don't think I've noticed people doing it. I know what you're talking about. Like, I've seen that like on YouTube and like I've seen the thumbnails, but I don't think I've like noticed people doing that while they're recording. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I've seen people do it.
Okay, well, I just feel like I need to practice. What are you
Trying
doing?
trying to make a thumbnail.
Okay, but you have to tell me.
Yeah, I mean, it can be different times. Okay, let's make a thumbnail. Let's do something.
Well, no, I don't like it. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. No, like I don't want to.
And marked. That could work. All right.
Bro, what did you just do? Did you just like end the call almost?
No.
Oh, it went like frozen.
Yeah, I mean that happened on last episode, so it might be the Wi-Fi in Sophia's house. Fucking Sophia. I'm just kidding.
uh, her dog's right here. She's so cute. Um, what was I gonna say though? I can't remember. I feel like I'm gonna be very out of it this episode. We do have some stuff to talk about though. At least I do. I don't know if you do, but
Is
I
it
do.
is it reality TV?
I do have a little bit of reality TV. It doesn't have to be reality TV heavy, but like
Okay, yeah.
I mentioned last week that there was a new show I wanted to watch, and I quickly became obsessed and shocker. But I just want to talk about it a little bit because it is kind of a fun new show that just came out.
Okay, okay, yeah. I don't want to do reality TV too heavy because I am getting. I think there's like too much reality TV stuff in my head to the point where it's like I feel like I'm gonna explode. But unless it's Traitors,
You? What's in your head?
I just don't like talking about it that much. Basically, I realize
Yeah, but like just listen, okay? I'm
I'm
just
down.
kidding.
I'm down to talk about it
No,
if
we
it's
don't have
clippable.
to. Okay, well then clip it, like, figure it out. I don't know. I'm just saying that reality TV is very relevant, and it's what I like, but we can talk about other stuff, so,
Mm.
there's just yeah, one show I wanna talk about. Part of me also wanted to come on here today and, like, clear my name, from the hate I'm getting, but then I was like, "You know what?
I don't want to talk about the Taylor situation. I'm sorry.
Well" okay, so you're not giving me the opportunity to clear my name, thank you very much.
No. Oh, no, sorry. Okay, yes. You can clear your name, but then you just said you didn't want to, so I don't know.
Well, I don't know, I'm just, like, torn on it because, like, I kinda mentioned it yesterday. I feel like people just didn't really, like, grasp exactly what I was saying, and I don't know, I'm getting kind of frustrated with the entire situation as well, like, I'm seeing, like, so many videos about it, and it's just, like, I just feel like they should just be completely out of the, like, light right now, and just, like, both of them, like, need to, like, go get help, like
I think I
and I
did
feel
send
like
you some videos too. I don't know if you saw them.
yeah, you did, which, like, I also understand the videos that you're sending. I just feel I yeah, I don't wanna go super deep into it, honestly, because I might say something and then people are gonna be like, like,
Well,
I'm not meaning it.
I probably won't clip anything else from it because I don't like getting the hate either. So
Yeah.
especially because it
Well,
is such a controversial topic. Like,
it is very controversial, and I think it's just, like, what's sucky about it is everyone basically, in that video, I was saying that, like, not everyone should only point at Taylor, point at Dakota too, like, because there's been a history of abuse and issues with both of them. And I wouldn't say that if that wasn't, like, a known fact, and I feel like people then got really upset and they were like, "Well, if it was reversed, like, no one would be, say, pointing the fingers." Like, if they were saying, like, if Dakota was being recorded abusing, like, Taylor and, like, throwing the chair at the kid or whatever, like, no one would then say, "We'll point the fingers at Taylor too," which I do think we live in a world where, like, it isn't as common, but there are situations where both people are the problem and, like, an issue, and so I'm like, that's what I'm trying to say, but I feel like people are like, "Well, you wouldn't say it if this," but, like, if both people are part of the issue and both people are known to be abusive and both people, like, have gotten in trouble for it, like, there's been reports about both of them doing it, yes, I would call both people out on it, but I feel like that since that hasn't been the common thing in the past, like, that's why people are getting upset, I guess, and, like, getting, like, defensive for Dakota, and I think, again, what she did wasn't right, like, that's the other thing that was just frustrating was, like, I feel like I said multiple times throughout that too, like, I'm not excusing any behavior, like, none of this is okay, this is wrong, like, all of those things, but anyways, that's kinda my take. I feel like people are gonna say what they wanna say. I still stand by my opinion, and I do think, like, it's time for people to, yeah, at least, like, move on of, like, "Well, this happened, this happened, this happened." Like, just, like, stop giving them that attention and just, like, force them to, like, get help or something. I don't know. But, like, neither of their actions are good.
yeah, it's really tough because, well, one, I fully agree in the sense that if the roles were reversed, I do think people would not be reacting. I mean, I think people would not be like, "Oh, well, what's Taylor been doing?" kind of thing. Like, I do genuinely think Dakota would be skewered for this,
Mhm,
and she and Taylor probably would not be getting as much backlash. There probably would be some people, but then with what you're saying, it's really tough because there is like layers to it.
mhm,
And so like one, you say there's history here, and we all are witness to the history. Maybe not to the abuse necessarily, but we're all witness to the history of them. So like her reaction was not just out of the blue, and it's probably not a common thing where she's throwing chairs at her and it hits the kid. I mean, I would hope not. Maybe it is.
yeah,
Um,
and we don't
and then
know.
and then two, um, then you're saying like, oh, her like reaction is like inexcusable. So then that's also another part that's tough. And then the third, it's like, okay, well, like, what did Dakota do to like rile her up in this sense? So there's like these like three layers where like no matter what point you drive for each one, they're somehow gonna like then make like it's gonna make you question the other point, which
Mhm.
is really tough. Because so it's like you're saying like, okay, her behavior is inexcusable. We know that. Like there is no excuse to be throwing chairs at someone, or especially if your kid's in the room and it's hitting the kid.
Mhm.
Obviously, that's terrible. And then there's also, but like you can't also just say like it's coming out of nowhere. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely coming from something. It's definitely stemming from something, but it's just really tough because like you're just like you're fighting with these different layers of the
Mhm.
argument, and so like no matter what you say, it's not going to be right. But the
Yeah.
only way I think you'd come across as quote unquote correct is if you said, okay, well, if the roles were reversed. But it's tough because it's like, yes, that is true, but like you can't still look past all these other little points as well. But people aren't gonna. People will hear one thing and then run like miles with it.
Yeah, and I
So
think
there's
that's what
really
makes
nothing
it
you can say.
yeah, I think that's, like, what makes the whole situation really tough is just, like, people just like you said, they just take one thing and run with it, and so, I don't know, it's just a sucky situation. Um, I don't think that we should get any hate for what I guess it was just me in that clip saying stuff, but, um, that's
I'm
up
just
to
like
other
hiding my
people.
face the entire time.
Yeah, I'm like, that's up to them, like, I think there are absolutely and it's really sad, but there are situations where it is just one abuser and it should only be pointed at one person, but it's like there's also situations where there's two abusers, and I feel like that's what we're looking at, and so that's just where I was like, "What she did isn't okay." He's done stuff like, they both just have done stuff, they both need help, they both need to figure this life out, especially for the sake of their like, that child and her other children. Like, that's just no way to, like, behave when you have kids. Even if you don't have kids, no way to behave. But
Yeah.
anyways, that's kind of my thing. Yeah, but I do hope that this just kind of, like, stops getting the attention that it's getting because I feel like it's almost, like, fueling it more and more, and, like, the 2 of them are just gonna, like, almost, what's it called when you, like, like, you make money off of it or you, like
Yeah, yeah. I literally just thought of it and I forgot it.
but that's, like, kind of what it's feeling like at this point. And so, yeah, I feel like it should just be let them figure it out. Um, it is a little cringy though because Dakota was just casted for a new reality TV show, and he's on that show. Um, so that's interesting, but I don't know anything about that show really. I
Yeah.
just know that it's a lot of other like influencers, and I know some people that are on that show from other like reality TV shows that
Yeah. Yeah.
but I have no idea what that show is. So, anyways, I guess that will come out too. So I'm sure there's going to
Mhm.
be a lot of stuff online about all of that too. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll
Um,
see. But
I'm gonna say this, not to be a dick, but just to for you in the future. Okay? So we don't get
God,
clipped. It
yeah,
is
what?
it is cast, not casted. Just
Wait,
because we've gotten clowned for saying casted in comments. So I'm just so for the future, so you know it's cast. That way if I do clip something, you're not gonna get clowned for that.
wait, tell me how to say it. Like, give me an
It's
example.
like, oh, they cast Dakota. Instead of oh, they casted Dakota. It's oh, they cast Dakota. Like casted is technically not a word.
Really?
Yeah. I only found this out like a year ago. So like I'm not I would say casted as well and because it sounds right, but
Mm,
we and the other podcasts beforehand we got a lot of shit for that. So I'm just giving
really?
you a heads up. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
But then
Okay,
again, it
cast.
brings engagement. So I mean honestly, but it people will
You're
be
like,
like,
"Let's
wow.
just get you some more hate while we're at it," right?
I'm like, you know what? You're right. No, actually, sorry, I'm wrong. Yeah, it is casted.
That's so funny.
Um, But yeah, I was like, okay, I'm not trying to correct you. I'm just trying to like help you for future.
No, that was nice, I guess. Um, I actually had no idea that wasn't a word though, so I feel like a little goof.
No, I mean, I didn't know it for a long time until someone commented on it, and I was like, oh, I mean, it wasn't me who said it, but still, I was like, oh, well, now I know.
That just feels so weird, like they were cast for that show.
Once you start saying it and hearing it, it kind of makes sense, but it is a little odd.
Mm, weird.
I
Okay,
realize
well, I'll
I
take
think I'm
note.
just getting reality TV fatigue. I think that's what it is. Not
No, I
necessarily
don't
from
think so.
Traitors, but just like, okay, okay, well, just tell me how I feel.
I will.
Um, but I'm just realizing I'm like, okay, yeah, I think I'm just getting some fatigue from it.
No, I think you might okay, maybe I need to reword this, but I feel like what's happening is I got you hooked on a reality TV show, and I ran with it. I was like, "You know what?" It was like you're like a fish. I was trying to reel you in and keep it going. And so I feel like the stuff that I've talked about and brought up recently, there's just like the reason I'm bringing it up is 1, it's super relevant, and 2, there's a lot of overlap, but I feel like that can just be like very overwhelming for someone that hasn't even watched it. Like you're like,
Yeah,
I literally have no idea how to follow this. Like this is too much. So I do get that. But I am
and
gonna
I
bring
just
up another show today. So
and
I won't talk about it for too long.
no, it's all good. I mean, like, I want to be the guy that's like, let's talk about it because this is pop culture. If it's relevant, then we should.
And
But
this one is.
I can't help myself from feeling fatigue from it. I think it's just because like I don't like drama in that sense, and I don't care for it. I don't know anything about that Taylor chick. I don't know anything about that Dakota chick. I don't give a shit two shits about them.
He's a guy.
Well, I know that,
Oh, you
but
said chick.
no, I said Taylor chick.
And then you said Dakota chick.
Shit, I don't know. He might be. Um, Either way, um, I'm just like, oh my, and then like last week or literally 4 days ago, um, we were talking about like the age of attraction, and like because we talk about this stuff, I see this stuff on TikTok, and it's like I can't help but
Like
watch
the
it. It's not that like I'm that care or that I'm interested. It's just like it's just engaging, and I'm like, oh, this is odd, because it'll be like, oh, this girl's like, oh, I'm 22, and the guy's like, oh man, I'm 60, and I'm like,
Mhm,
what the fuck is happening right now? Like, what is on my for you page right now?
mhm,
But when it's trader stuff, then I'm into
mhm,
it.
mhm.
um, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it's with anything. Like with my last co-host, there were topics that we would always talk about every single episode, and it got to the point where I was like, okay. Um,
So it
and it
low
probably
key
gets to that
seems like
point
it's
with
a you
sports too.
problem.
Yeah, fully. It fully is a me problem.
No,
It's just
I
not something I'm like as into. But yeah, it might be a thing where like you like saw like a glimpse and you just fucking ran with it, and
no,
you
it
like,
100%
yeah, you
was.
just threw me in the deep end basically.
Mhm. And I'm gonna continue to, like, work on it, like, don't get me wrong, but we could take a pause, a little pause.
If it's relevant, bring it up.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, because
Um,
I can get through it. It just but partly might just be because like I'm very tired right now as well. But
yeah, I can sense that. I can sense that grumpiness.
well, I didn't say I was grumpy, but
Well, it kinda feels like a little bit like that,
well, I'm
so
not. So no, I'm just kidding.
wow. Um, no, but I also feel like with reality TV recently, there's been so much drama, like, outside of just the show that, like, everyone's been posting about too. And maybe that's just because of, like, social media in general and how it's, like, moved and how people just, like, blow up about all of these things now.
Hmm.
I don't know. But there's just been a lot going on, a
I don't
lot
know.
more than, like, normal, I feel like, so
There's also an aspect for me where it's like people are so invested in these people's lives and everything that they do, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, why the fuck do you all care? But then at the same time, like I'm so invested in like movies and like the characters, and then like I'll go back and watch shit about the characters. So like, what if they did this? Then here's like
Mhm.
a 15-minute video about that. But then again, like with Traitors, I'm not invested in any of them really. But if there's news like, oh yeah, Mora might be the next Bachelorette, I'm like, that's kind of cool because I do like Mora. Like,
Yeah.
I think she is cool.
Mhm. I
um,
think she's just cool. Mhm.
no, I said like tink, like I think.
I think.
um, but I just have that one video rent free in my head where like who's the drag queen guy? It's Monet. Monet was like,
Oh.
no, Monet in the fourth season where he's just like he's like, Mora, honestly, I don't even think you were there. And she's like, she's like laughing. She's like, I don't think I was either. And then she's like, but I played a really good game with my fashion. And then she like laughs.
Yeah.
For some reason, that video's rent free in my head
She's so cute. I love
because
her.
she like fully is okay with like not being aware of what's happening.
No, yeah. And I love that. She's actually a very smart person too, but I like
She's
that
very self aware.
she is. Um, but yeah, I really like her. Um, I do understand only wanting to talk about Traitors because it's so freaking good. I think for reality TV for me though, it's like the lore of everything and just how much overlap is happening right now is crazy. I feel like
Yeah.
that's not something that necessarily happened in the past. I feel like I referenced this before, but remember like when we were younger and The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody had like Hannah Montana on it,
Oh yeah,
or
best.
like The Wizards of Waverly Place had like someone like those overlaps were crazy, and that's what we're seeing right now in reality TV. And so it's like my adult like overlap of shows.
That is
Um,
fair. That is
and
fair.
I just feel like since there's so much of that going on, like I love like the lore and figuring out, oh, who's still dating who's talking to who, like whatever. I just feel like it's so interesting. It doesn't live like rent free in my head, but like if I go on and scroll, I'm like, oh my God, I have to talk about this, like to
Mhm.
someone. And unfortunately for you, you're the
I am that
someone.
someone. Yeah.
Yeah. um, but yeah, that's just what's going on. But there's some other stuff I want to talk about today too.
I will say though, I would be super invested in those like cross shows if like Mora and Rob were to be like in special forces or something. Then I'd be like, okay,
Mhm.
because I could see them. Then then I'd watch that for sure. Or if
Mhm.
like Eric or even like Michael Rappaport. Um, but if they were like in Love Island, I probably wouldn't watch. I mean, they've already been there, but I probably wouldn't watch.
Uh, the season that Rob's in is just so good though.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
should we introduce
uh,
the episode first?
sure.
You can do it.
Welcome to Overshared. This is
What the
episode.
fuck?
I was just messing with you. God, no jokes. Only serious today. Seb only wants serious. I don't know what episode this is though. Is it 22? Okay. Okay, hey Pookies, welcome back to episode 22 of Overshared. I don't really know what else you say. Usually in
The
the
definition
introduction.
of just showing up.
Yeah. Um, but welcome back. That's all. I don't really remember what else you say. What do you say in the introduction?
Just a bunch of type shit.
Um, I guess
Welcome
listen
back
up.
to the reality show Overshared.
Yeah. Our own
I actually
reality
have
show.
like such a good game to do at some point. Not right now,
Wait,
but like
why? Can we do a game today?
yeah, I'm trying to think of games, but like this could be a really good game for like with Justin as well, which is how well do you know your co-host?
Wait, can we please do that today?
Okay, I mean I don't know how to come up. I mean, so like for example,
Just
some of the
chat it.
it's like okay, because I don't even know. I feel like I wouldn't even. Okay, I guess yeah, we can try later. Because I
I'll
feel
put it
like
into chat right now.
here I'll just share this with you. Because so I was watching this video because I took a bunch of screenshots of the questions, with Trevor Wallace and his co-host, and it was like just a bunch of random questions, and I thought it was interesting. So I was like, oh, this could be fun. We could also do this with Justin another time too. I'll just collaborate with this with you. Um, but I was like, oh, this could be a
Wait,
fun.
I have so many fun questions. We're literally playing this.
Okay.
Okay, well, I think I already introduced us, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Gang,
should I
gang.
just like dive in really quick to the new
Yeah,
reality
yeah,
show and then we
yeah.
can like move
Let's get
on?
it over with.
No, okay, so last week I brought up Age of Attraction. I did finish it. I will not be watching that if they come out with another season. I just found it to be a little bit odd. Um and it was just yeah, not I'm not a big fan of it. Um, I did mention though a new reality show that I wanted to watch, and I did start it this week, and I am hooked. Let me tell you. So it's called Love Overboard, and Gabby, she see this is like the overlap that I'm talking about. Like this is crazy. So the host of this show is Gabby. She was also on The Bachelor, and then became the Bachelorette with another girl. So there were 2 bachelorettes in 1 season. I know, crazy. Um,
Okay.
and then she was also on Traitors, season 3.
Is this a lesbian?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. She's kind of fire.
Oh, she so is, like, she is drop dead gorgeous, and she's hilarious, but so she's the host, which already makes it entertaining because she's just, like, a little cuckoo, but I love
Mm,
her.
mm,
And then so basically the premise of the show is like they have all these single people and they go out on a yacht and there's like the upper deck and the lower deck. The upper deck is like you get served, like you get to like wear your nice clothes,
mhm,
tan all day, relax, but you can only be up there if you're coupled up with someone.
mhm,
The below like the bottom deck is the other singles that have not been coupled up yet, and they have to wait on the upper deck
mhm,
couples. They have to, like, clean the ship, like, do all of this stuff, and then, like, while they're doing it, they're trying to, like, mingle as well to try and get in a couple,
mhm.
and then between all of that, there's challenges, and then there's typically, like, a date every episode, and whoever, like, goes on the date, like, the 2 people that person was interested, they have to walk the plank, and one of them drops, like, when they're like,
Oh,
"I'm
that's cool.
picking this one," the other one
Yeah.
drops, like, from the top level of the boat. It's kinda crazy. Um, but I think it's so entertaining. It's kind of like a mix of, like, Below Deck meets,
Mhm.
like, Love Island. Like
Okay, yeah. Because like, below deck, they're actually, like, working on the
yeah.
boat, right?
So
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And so I thought you've seen Below Deck.
I mean, I've been in passing. I don't watch it, but, like, my mom and Ava are
I
obsessed,
was
so I
gonna
would,
say
like,
your
see
mom and
it.
Ava do. Okay.
They would talk to me about it, and I'm just like, "Cool, I don't care."
Yeah, so Below Deck, like, isn't, like, a dating show, but, like, sometimes there's, like,
Hookups and
people
stuff.
yeah, there's hookups and everything, but that's,
Hulk
like,
smash.
uh what? That's, like, a show, though, of, like, they're working, and there's different groups that come on. It's kinda like Vanderpump Villa, which, again, you don't know that either,
I was
but
gonna say, totally, totally.
I've talked about that, so get with it. Anyways, it's kinda like Below Deck and then, yeah, like a dating show because
Mhm.
the people that are on the lower deck, they actually are working and, like, cleaning and preparing the food and doing
Okay.
everything,
Okay.
and so I just think it's a fun new twist on a reality TV show. It's funny because I asked the question last week. I was like, "If you had to make a new show, like, what would it be?" And so I thought it was funny that this one like, I was like, "I feel like we should be done with dating shows," and then here I am enjoying another dating show. And
They
then I
came up with a new
also
concept. They just combine things.
no, literally. And then what's her face? She has Call Her Daddy. She made the show, I guess, or she, like, produced it.
Oh. What up, daddy gang? It's your girl,
What is it, Alex Cooper or something?
Alex Cooper, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I do listen to that sometimes.
Uh, I've, like, listened to a few things. I
She
don't
has a
know.
guest on I like. Like she had Adam Devine on, and I fucking love Adam Devine.
Mm,
So I listened to that.
yeah. Um, but yeah, so that's my new show that I've been watching. It's just 1 season for now, but I feel like they've done a good job with it. Like,
Hmm.
I'm very engaged. There's a lot of twists and turns throughout it. Um, and it's kind of entertaining, honestly. So, I'm still missing my Traitors fix because that's just like on another
Have you
level.
watched all the seasons?
No, so I finished season 3 and 4, and then I was gonna go further back, but I ended up starting this, so I'm watching
Just
this
watch.
right now.
You should. I feel like you should watch the UK version. I haven't watched it either, but I feel like that
I
one's with
probably
that's with
will.
like regular people or whatever, not celebrities.
Yeah, I probably will. So we'll see. But yeah, I know you won't watch this show, but it's one
No.
that's out right now, so I figured it would be worth chatting about real quick just because it's new and there are people starting to like talk about it. So
Hmm.
it's good. I recommend it. Age of Attraction though. Mm,
It's it's
boo.
it's funny because when I first started Traitors, I texted Allie being like, "Wow, this is like really good,"
Mhm.
and she's like, "God damn it!" See, like, oh, because I was telling her, I was like, "Do you think we should do a full episode talking about it?" And she's like, "Well, it's not really that relevant anymore." And I was like, "Yeah, but like, I feel like still people would still listen."
Mhm.
And she was like, "Yeah, do what you want with it, or whatever." And I was like, "Sick, not helpful." But she was like, "See, this is why you need to just take Courtney's suggestions at the time and just watch it."
Yes. Literally
And
though.
I was like, "Shit."
Literally. Luckily for us though, I do feel like Traders had like a glow up because I do think that they had a few seasons and it kind of just didn't really like take off, but like this
Hmm.
season 4 just like blew up and everyone's obsessed with it. Obviously I know like our For You pages and our like feeds are based off of what we're wanting to watch and what we're talking about, but I do think it is pretty relevant.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, you should take my suggestions. I will be careful though because see, I haven't pushed a ton about the other shows on you. Like I really pushed Traders, but I've only really pushed the shows that I know that you're really gonna like. And what
yeah,
happened? You really liked
it's all
them.
right.
Literally the 2 shows that I was like, "No, watch this right now." You texted me like, "I'm hooked." Traders and All Her Fault, both of them.
It's all your fault.
All your fault.
Well, maybe another show will come around. I don't know. I'm just more of a movie guy, obviously, as you know,
No way.
because I just don't love being hooked on the TV show sometimes. Because then it's like, I need to finish this show now, or like I need to watch this, and I that might sound weird, but I don't always love that feeling because then I find myself wanting to do it and then wasting my time doing that instead of working. And
Yeah.
that's the part that bothers me. But at the same time, I do love it because I do love like discussing it afterwards.
Mhm.
So
It's
it's like
there's so
this
much to
it's
unpack.
weird. That's why like movies it's like okay, I have like 2 hours I can watch it 2 days and like I'm good about like not watching the full thing in one sitting, which sounds crazy. But
That's the thing about you too that's just, like, diabolical. Like, you're like, "I prefer movies, but I don't watch it in one sitting." Like, I think that's why I don't prefer movies because I won't finish it in one sitting and I wanna be able to finish it. But with a show, I'm completely fine pausing it mid-episode and coming back to it or only watching 1 episode and coming back to it. But, like, you literally just do the exact same thing with movies.
I know, and for some reason I can take a pause. No, I mean not always. Sometimes it's hard, but
I feel like
I definitely do have like the opposite mindset of a lot of people because a lot of people have told me that's kind of crazy that I do that.
I feel like maybe this is, like, a sign of commitment issues.
Somehow related back to something like that. I don't know because I don't know because like with
Exactly, no
well
comeback.
because like with I know I'm like stumbling on my words now. Well because like with TV
Mhm.
I'm not good about if I'm really hooked, I'm not good about stopping it. If I'm not like super hooked, then I can stop whatever. Like I watch a lot of TV shows that are just like whatever shows that I just have playing while I'm like cooking.
But, like, that's reality TV, like,
And
that's
then
why
while
it's so
I
good.
eat, yeah, but I feel like with Traitors, I felt like I had to like pay attention.
Traitors you did, but
Okay,
other ones,
okay.
like, you don't.
Half the
Like,
time you just have to listen to them talk. But that's
yeah.
the thing. Like I don't like reality TV doesn't seem like the type of thing where I would like sit down, like eat my dinner and watch it. Like
I
I
know, but
want to
you're
watch
also,
like
like,
a
not
fucking
trying.
movie.
You're not trying,
I
and
watched like 5 minutes of Mormon Wives and I was like, fuck this.
it's, like, 5 minutes, like, that just doesn't.
I know. I immediately was like, my brain
Also,
is getting worse.
I'm gonna say one thing about that show, and this goes to Tom. I'm heavily disappointed in Tom because he texted in our group and he was like, "Wait, fill me in on this about Secret Life of Mormon Wives." And I was like, "Uh, wait, have you not watched all the seasons?" And he's like, "No, I watched a little bit about on one and now I'm in the newest season." I'm like, "You just can't do that in reality TV. Like, you just miss so much." Like, disappointed.
I still laugh that you sent that massive paragraph, which I still have not read.
Yeah, I knew you never would, but let's go back though because I do think my point is very valid that you liking movies over TV shows is commitment issues because you're willing to commit to finishing a 2-hour thing, but you won't like commit to like finishing like 10 days or something. I don't even know. Like something crazy. You're like, mm-mm.
Well, I'm good if like I go to movie theaters all the time. I'm good about that.
Yeah, but like you're not under you don't even understand what commitment means right now because like, you keep
I feel
going
like
back, like, you
I
choose
feel
them
like
and keep
you
going
don't
back.
I feel like you don't fully understand what you're saying either.
I literally do, what? You just
Maybe
have
I'm
no
just confused.
response.
I might just be confused, honestly, at your argument. Maybe that's why.
Wait, how? My argument is that a movie like, you can commit to a movie is, like, what? 2 hours, maybe longer.
But I do pause it and like, well, leave it and come back to it later.
Correct. But a show is a much bigger commitment because, like, a season could be, like, 6 hours, 8 hours. Who knows?
Which is why I don't like doing it because then I have to commit to it.
That's what
Wow, you proved me. I proved you right with my what I was saying.
like, what?
Well,
That's
because I know because oh my god, this is literally gonna hone in your point more. But like because I know I'm gonna like it, and so then I'm gonna be fully in it. Whereas like a movie, I can step away from it.
anyone does anyone hear this? Commitment
Oh my
issues.
god, that is so funny.
Play this episode for your therapist. Let him know.
Yo, Haig, what's up, my boy?
If Hike's your therapist, you both need a new therapist.
No, I meant like the commitment issues because he got them too.
Yeah, he has it, like, worse than anyone I've ever seen, but
That's so funny.
love. Still love you, Hike, but
Wow, I just fully
yeah.
because so many people have told me they're like, "That's so weird that you can just like stop watching a movie and
Yeah,
then
I think
finish it
that's,
the
like,
next day."
pretty
Like it'll take me
diabolical.
because like I'll always tell Clay like, "Oh yeah, I'm watching this movie." He's like, "What do you mean you're watching this
Yeah,
movie?"
like, that's not a thing.
But for me, it is like it'll take me like I watched the new movie. I recently watched The Roofman again on Amazon Prime, and it took me 3 days to finish it. Because I
Yeah,
watch it in spurts of like 20 minutes. Like I'm eating food, 20 minutes, eating lunch, 20 minutes. Then I won't see it again until the
but
next
Seb,
day.
this is why I just don't understand, like, why you won't try TV shows because there's a lot of TV shows that, like, 1 episode is 20 minutes, like,
Well, I
so you can
do
finish
do
an
that for,
episode.
but I feel like reality shows, it's like an hour that I'm gonna be like super
It's
committed to it,
not
being like, ah,
always.
then I'm like, oh my god, I need to finish it, and then it'll end on like uh, a hook, and I'm like, fuck, I need to watch the next episode, and then boom, 2 hours later, I haven't done and gotten anything done. I think it
The
comes
2
down to like
actually, though, the 2 shows that I've, like, forced you to watch, you did, like, binge, like, you were like, "Oh my
Yes,
god,
and
this is
that's my
so good."
problem. That's my problem because I remember I was on episode like 6 of It's All Her Fault, and I was like, it was like 8 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, I still need to get some work done, but I could probably watch both these next episodes. And then like I finished episode 10 or whatever, or 7, and I was like, okay, it's 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock's not that late. So then I finish it, and I'm just like, God damn it, Seb.
That show, though, that was literally my family because we did the same thing, but, like, we, like, literally gave up an entire day, like, my uncle
Yeah,
got
that's the
home.
problem. You get too hooked to it.
Yeah, it was, like, noon, and then next thing we know, it's, like, dinner time, and we're, like, 4 episodes deep, and we're like, "Oh god." Which I will say, like, I do agree on that show, but that's not every show, and I do think there's so many reality shows and other shows, not even reality, if we don't wanna go into that route, but, like, there's so many options for watching a show, I just think, like, you need to give it another chance. I don't know.
I just think, and this might be a hot take, but I just don't like getting hooked to a show, even though it is like the best thing ever when you're like hooked to Game of Thrones, you're hooked to Traitors. It's like, yes, that's all you can think about. All that consumes you. You just look forward to going home and watching it. But at the same time, the amount of time that I waste watching it is why I will not. I'm really bad at committing to watching TV because I know I won't be able to stop myself from binging it. Whereas a movie, for some reason, even though I love movies, I can pull myself away from it easier.
Yeah,
And
so
I
I
don't know
think
why,
Well, I
but
think there's 2 issues here. 1 is commitment and 2 is a lack of self-control. So I think those are both issues you could work on, so
also,
then
I
you can
mean,
watch these shows.
I also think there is some self control here because I'm not allowing myself to even be put in a position to do that.
Yeah, but, like,
But then once I'm in it, I have no self control.
also you have so much fun. Like, how much fun did you have watching Traitors? I know you had so much
Yes, I
fun.
know. It was very fun. And like every day I got home, it would be like a Tuesday. We're not recording. I have edits done. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I got 2 hours. I can get
that's
some.
so
And that
fun.
was great. But then, like, I also could be doing something with my time better right now.
I just feel like find that balance then. Like, I think you
I,
can, but
dude, yeah. I mean, yeah, I struggle to find balance in work slash
in life.
playtime or whatever. So
That's the weirdest.
I know I couldn't think of the word. Like, the whole pleasure is weird too. Like, work time slash me time, I get.
Just,
That's
like,
also sounds weird.
personal, like
Personal, like just fun time, I guess. I don't know.
or just, like, me time or
Because because every day I kind of give myself like me time for like maybe like hour and or maybe like 2 hours every day is like, and that's like my lunch, and then at night when it hits like midnight, from like midnight to 1, or from like 12:30 to 1:30, that's like me time, and then all the other time is like work, 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 or something like that. So
Yeah. Uh,
just because like every day there's like a hierarchy of like things I need to get done. Like there's never a single day where I'm like fully fulfilled because I got everything done.
wait, so you're, like, actually starting to concern me a little bit, like, I worry about your stress levels. This isn't good.
Oh, I'm not like stressed about it. It's just like, well, maybe that's not true. I'm not
You
like
literally over
stressed.
here, like, "There's this whole level of all this stuff," like, yes, you are,
Well,
like
it's not like stressful. It's just like every day I have to think about like, okay, do I have clips? Like right now, I have a lot of clips, so I'm like good till like probably Sunday. Um, and so I'll probably work on that a little bit this weekend. But then it's like, okay, I have like this other thing I need to work on. I have this other thing I need to work on. So then every day it's like, okay, what takes the cake today that I need to get done? And so it's like, oh, I have this thing coming up. All right, I need to finish this. So I'll work on this. Oh, I have some free time. All right, let's work on this. So it's just like there's just like a hierarchy of all these things I need to do. And every single day, like I try to get as much as I can done. As long as I can get a little bit done, I'll be happy. But I never fully reach the top of what I need to get done. And that does bother me, but I know I'm chasing it every day. I'll never get there, but I'm chasing it.
well, I just feel Like, this is such an important thing is it's like, don't lose that, like, that outlook of, like, the reach and, like, these big goals and all that stuff, but, like, definitely, like, figure out how to find balance and, like, live in the now too.
Well,
Because
that's why
we're
the
only here
weekends,
now.
like well, that's why, like, the weekends I, like, go to movies, I allow myself to do that and whatnot, but during the week, it's like because I'm at work 9 hours a day, I'm like, when I get home, gotta work on this other thing, so
Ugh, I feel like I've, like, never really wanted to, like, be that nice, but now I'm like, now I feel like I need to check in on you. Stressing me out.
that's so funny.
Like, "Sub, are you okay?" No, I know you are, but, like, it's just a lot, and you need to find the balance and also be happy, and what are you gonna do if you have a girlfriend? Because they take up a lot of time.
I know, I do think about that, and I'm like, I literally like, I think about, like, I can't go out to dinner right now. Like, there's no way I could go out to dinner right now. Like, I literally think about that, like, when I get off work and I'm like, literally, I'll have people who have hit me up like, "Oh, like, what are you doing tonight? Let's hang out." And usually I can, but if we're recording, I'll be like, "I can't."
Mhm.
Um, but I do think about that sometimes from like, if I had a girlfriend right now, like, and she's like, "Oh, let's just have like a movie night." I'd be like, "Yeah, talk to me on Saturday, bro." Like,
Yeah, I mean, it is hard though, like,
and
once you're an
sometimes I do
adult.
think I put in too much time on shit like this, but I don't know.
Well, I also feel like it's really hard to, like, now, like, being an adult and having a full plate of things, like, and then dating, like, I feel like it's different, like, for me, like, I live with Keaton, so it's like, doing the podcast or whatever, like, I also know, like, he's gonna be home after, I'll be home after, so it's like, we still at least get, like, some time together, or there's little, like, ways, like, "Oh, I have an hour off, like, I can go see him at work," or whatever, like, I feel like that makes it a little bit different compared to, like, the beginning of, like, dating, and now I'm, like,
Yeah.
concerned of, like, how we're gonna get that for you. I'm
Well, I
gonna
even
have to
think
be like,
about like,
"Hey, don't be offended when Seb prioritizes this," like,
I start to go
uh,
see movies by myself without her still. It's just like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "This is
mhm.
work." I do
Also,
think of
I
going
feel
to
like that's
movies.
not a bad thing. If you have a girlfriend at some point, who knows when, if you have a girlfriend and you still, like, want to go to movies by yourself, I don't think that's a bad thing because
Oh, yeah.
even when even when you're dating someone, like, you have to, like, do things that make you happy, and if that's something, do it. Like,
Yeah,
girls have to understand that.
yeah. I go see Wuthering Heights by myself. She's like, "I've been wanting to see that." I'm like,
Yeah, you would have to, like, if there's ones that she's wanting to see, that's mean if you go without her, but
"Oh, yeah, I love going to movies with people, but just sometimes, like, not everyone wants to go see a movie." But I also even think about this, like, with a dog. Like, if I had Cody with me, I think it'd be a little easier because like, I'd have
yeah.
him there, which would be fun, and then I would have to, like I'd be like, "Okay, no, I have to get him out and, like, run him
Mhm.
and stuff like that," which would be good, but, um, that would actually force me to, like, not do shit, actually, like social stuff, which probably wouldn't be good. So,
Yeah, no, I don't think that would be good
because I wouldn't
considering
wanna
where
leave
we're
him
at.
alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Um,
anyways, we're good, just
anyways,
busy, busy. I hate the word busy, I'm not gonna say I'm busy.
I feel like
Um,
why? That's not a bad word.
I don't know, it just sounds like I don't know, I don't like it.
Why?
Like, I just don't like when people are like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't respond to your text, I was busy." Even though I fully have done that, I just don't like
Wait, I, like, do
that.
that.
I just don't like that because I'm like, I don't know why I don't. I will say I have become so bad at responding to text and Instagram messages.
Dude, this happens to me okay, and I feel like not everyone understands this, but I feel like we're in a similar spot as far as being, like, not fully overwhelmed with stuff going on, but just, like, there's a lot. Like, we're
Yeah.
recording twice a week, we're both working, we both have life going on, like, there's a lot going on for both of us, and that's when, like, a text message just seems impossible to respond to. Like, it just, like,
Yeah.
takes the top, and I'm like, "No, like, I can't do
Yeah.
this." And I've noticed, like, in the mornings or even in the evenings, like, I'll respond to, like, 10 texts, and then I'm like, "Okay, that's it. Like, that's all I have
Mhm.
for the day." And then I won't respond again till, like, the next day or who
Dude,
knows when.
truly, yeah.
And it's so hard, and I feel like like, for a long time, like, even you have, but not always, but, like, people will, like, give me grief of, like, "Oh, like, you're bad at texting or you're bad at responding, blah, blah, blah," and I'm like, that's just like, it just feels too overwhelming sometimes to
Yeah.
respond. Like, I don't have the capacity to do that.
And for me, it's like a priority list too, like a
Mhm.
hierarchy again. Like everything in my life, I feel like is a hierarchy where it's
Uh,
like if my mom texts me, number one.
yeah.
Um, if it's about like podcasts, like that's high up as well. That's why
Yeah.
like I do give you shit for that because I'm like for me that's a high priority. And then if it's like
Perfect.
other stuff, not so much. Like I mean, I got a text this morning at 9 a.m. Like as I was going to work, I fully read it, saw it. I did not respond until 8 p.m. tonight. Because
No.
I was just like overwhelmed. And then over Instagram, like I have all these messages. Like a dude messaged me like a week ago, and I saw it in the moment,
Oh my god, I just thought of
forgot
a
to
message
open
that I
it.
haven't responded to.
Yeah, and then like this guy sent this message on March 25th,
No.
and it's April. And
No.
so then I'm like, well, now I can't like respond to it. Like now it's weird if I like the message. And I literally did it to Ava where like I didn't respond to her for like 2 days, and like she's someone who I respond to quickly.
Yeah,
So
no, I have a message from someone from
yeah,
3 weeks ago that I just forgot about, and now
yeah.
I'm like, "How do I respond?"
How are you? It's like or like, "What's up?" "Oh, just chilling."
No, the question is literally, "What do you do now?" It's someone from high school,
Oh.
and I'm like like, completely meant to respond,
Mhm.
didn't. This conversation reminded me, and now we're here. But
And I'm
yeah,
sure in an hour when we're done, you'll forget.
exactly. I just think, yeah, when we're, like, almost to the point of just being overwhelmed with everything, like, that's just
Yeah,
like, mentally, it's, like, it's too much. It's just a lot. It's hard.
yeah.
So,
And it's like,
it's
if you see a bunch of messages come through, you're like, "Okay, I will have a point in time in the next day or 2 or the next week where I can sit down and fully read this and respond to this and give you all my attention." But in
mhm,
this moment, I cannot, unless it's like something small where it's like, where are we meeting? Or like, what are we like? Just something small or minor that can just take the energy away. Like, you know what overwhelms me on Instagram messages
mm.
is when I see a message and it says 4 new messages plus or whatever.
Oh my god.
That means there's like
Yeah.
there could be like 8 messages behind that, and that means oh my god, now I gotta watch all these. And so then sometimes I end up not responding. And like with TikTok, I do
Yeah.
not respond to TikTok messages at all.
Literally all of mine. 4 plus, 4 plus, 4
Yeah, yeah,
plus, 4
same.
plus, 4 plus. I'm like, "That's too much."
And so I get overwhelmed with it. And so like with TikTok, it's like people would send me like hundreds of messages, and
Dude.
I just it got to a point where I was like 100 plus, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go through these, so I might as well just never open them. If they really want me to see them, they'll text it to me, and even then, I might not even open it. So
Yeah, it
it's
just
like,
becomes, like, a lot. I completely
and,
agree.
and I used to not be like this at all. I used to clown people all the time for this, and now
That's
I'm
why I said, I was like, "You used
fully
to, like, give
becoming
me
this
grief
person.
for it."
Yeah,
But it's like, I don't know, it's just hard, and I feel I'm not happy that you understand the feeling, but I guess it is nice that, like, you understand now, because I did
yeah,
try to explain this in the past, and you're just like, "Just respond," or whatever, and I'm like, "Okay, but sometimes it's not that easy," and I don't know, especially going back to working for Lulu, like, my shifts, like, if I have, like, a full day, so, like, say I have, like, an 8, 9-hour shift, I'm not on my phone almost the entire day, so then I get off, I'm exhausted, I'm over like, I'm done talking to people at that point too, because I've been talking to people for 8 to 9 hours, and I look
hmm
at my phone and it's full of notifications, I'm like, I just can't, like, I
yeah,
can't do it, and then
yeah,
that's when I, like, forget to respond, I don't even look at I'm like, "Oh my god." It's just
or
it's
the or,
a lot.
yeah. I mean, 100%. Like but again, I think it's like I prioritize like there are certain people I will always like take a second and respond to, which
Yes.
is basically anyone in my family, unless it's a message I don't need to respond to. And
Mhm.
then maybe like a couple other things, like I said, podcast shit. But like otherwise, it's like no, it can take a second. Or if it's someone who texts me like and they're really bad texting, then I'll like try to be quick. But
Yeah. No, I do have,
yeah.
like, my certain, like, group, like, that I do try to respond to as, like, often as possible, but I don't know. The funny one actually is, like, Keaton, I'm probably the worst at responding to Keaton because, like, my head is always like, "I'll see him later." Like,
Oh, yeah, that's
"I'll
fair.
see
Like,
him
I'll
when I
just
get
tell him
home."
then.
Like, "We can talk about it when
Yeah.
we get home." Like, I just, like, ugh, it's too much.
He's like, "I'm picking up food. What do you want?" It's like, "Ah, I'll just talk to him when I get home." It's like, "No, no, no, no. You have to
Well,
respond
and,
now."
like, I feel like with Keaton too, it's like I'll just call him if I need an answer or if I need to tell him something, whereas, like, texting is just too much. Same with you sometimes, I guess. I haven't done it in a while, but sometimes I'll just do, like, a voice note or we'll call each other, but I don't know. Just
Yeah.
it's overwhelming. I think we're
But dude,
overwhelmed.
it's yeah, honestly, I just think I have, like we both have a lot going on, and so then when you get all these other things on top of it, you're like, "Oh my god." But, like,
Or like,
the
"Ooh,
worst sometimes, like, I love being in a group chat, like, I love when people are engaging in it, but if you are not on your phone and fully engaged in that
oh my
moment for the
god."
2 first 2 hours and you come back and you're having, like, catch up, that is the worst.
It's horrible. Horrible. It's also
Oh
horrible when
god.
you're in a group chat and you think you're missing text messages, but actually the 2 people in the group chat just are not
Or
speaking
literally
English.
schizophrenic.
Yeah. That's also the worst.
Yeah, I don't know, I can't relate to that.
You're like, "I can't relate because I am the schizophrenic one."
Because in my mind, there are other words there, you're just not seeing.
Yeah.
I
Oh
am
god.
seeing the full conversation, but you're just not this is not there actually.
You're like, "Wait, you don't see these other photos and these other messages? What do you mean?"
It's like, "Oh, buddy,
I'm
who's
like,
gonna
"Okay."
tell him?"
I'm like, "So, can I have your therapist number now? Because I'm gonna need to let them know." Um,
Um,
but yeah, I think we're just overwhelmed. We just went on a really
yeah,
long tangent about that, but,
um,
welcome to trying to be an adult and still have fun.
yeah.
It's
Controlled chaos.
that
Not really controlled.
I feel like that's actually, like, the definition of our lives.
Yeah, truly. Well, we can kinda move on to some other topics real quick. We don't have a lot, but there's just a couple things I wanna mention,
Oh,
and
I
then
have
maybe we can
some
get
stuff
to the
too.
like I said, I don't have a lot, but then we'll move on and we'll just end the pod. It's alright.
Mhm.
Um, no, I'm kidding.
You
Um,
guys.
well, the first thing is so you haven't seen Weapons, and I'm not gonna show you the image of the lady because I know you don't like it and you'll get scared.
Thank you.
But Weapons, they're doing a prequel for Gladys, who's the scary old lady, and that's officially in works. And I am hyped for that because I thought Weapons was so good, even though it was very scary, and I did cover my eyes a couple times. But
So
or I
just like
looked down, but so it made it look like I was looking straight, but I was looking down. Um, but I am hyped for this because she won an Oscar for this, and it was just such a good movie. So I'm hyped for that.
that's
Um,
sick.
yeah.
I will not be watching that movie. I did actually though send you a couple movie trailers, I think today.
On what?
I think it was on TikTok though, which I never
Oh,
really
buddy.
send stuff on there, but I
Actually,
was
with you, I have opened some of them just because we don't have as many
well, I
messages.
feel like I just like it's not very common that I'll send a TikTok, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but I did send a couple movie trailers. Wait, let me just pull it up real quick because for the first time in a while, I was like, "Wait, I feel like we're back." Like, I feel like it's been a while. I actually talked about this with someone. Oh, wait, no, I didn't send it on there. Where did I send it?
I mean, there's one
Alright.
from Peacock that's unavailable.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'm just, like, crazy? Oh, so now I don't know. Anyways, okay, well, I don't remember what the movies even were, honestly, but when I saw the
Okay.
trailer, I was like, "Wait, these look so good." It was 2 different movies that I thought I sent today. I don't know. But
Supergirl? Spider-Man?
no,
Yeah, I feel like it
no,
probably wouldn't
I
be
thought that
those.
was, like
Spider-Man looks pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm not a Marvel fan, but Spider-Man looks very good, and I'm
But
very
like
hyped for that movie.
Supergirl?
Dude, but the
Uh,
actress for Supergirl is fire.
wait, why? I'm like actually upset that I didn't. Okay, whatever. Basically, my point was that I feel like when we were younger, there was a time where we were constantly like, what movie is coming out? Like, it was very exciting of like all the new movies, and there were so many good ones, and there were so
Hmm.
many options. And then I feel like we hit a lull. And maybe that's just
Hmm.
because it wasn't super prevalent for me. I don't know, but I feel
Hmm.
the person I talked about this with at Lululemon agreed. Maybe they just thought I was crazy and wanted to get
They're
out of the
like,
conversation.
okay.
But I just feel like for so long, like, I couldn't even tell you a single movie that was in the movie theaters, and now I'm like, "Oh, this preview looks good, I'm actually interested in it," and, like,
Hmm.
there's a lot more stuff that's coming out that I find interesting, so I'm excited about all that, even though I can't remember the movies, but there were
I'm
2.
gonna I'm gonna name some and tell me if any of these are that movie. Okay.
'Kay.
Um, You, Me, and Tuscany.
No.
No. Animal Farm.
No.
Disclosure Day. Definitely not from you.
No.
No. Okay. Um, the live action Moana.
No.
Toy Story 5.
No.
The drama with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson.
No.
Devil Wears Prada 2.
No.
The Mandalorian and Grogu.
No.
Michael.
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't know then.
Wait, it was none of those? Stop.
um,
Now I'm so annoyed. Like, what were those movies?
do you know like what like the were they romance or
One was like, I feel like kind of like mystery. Actually,
is it was it 2026? Do you know?
wait, one though, like I 100% will not watch. It's like it's a whole,
Backrooms.
yeah, that one I'm not gonna
That
watch.
looks so good. Also, that director is 20 years old. He's so young. That movie
Really?
looks so sick. I
No,
am so hyped for that movie.
it does. Like, I'm also like kind of hyped, but I just don't think like I can take it.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Also, people.
Oh, this
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Oh, it's a TV show.
Oh my god.
It's called $1,000,000 Secret Season 2. Okay. It's basically a
Secret
secret
Lives of
mill.
Christian Wives.
It might be a reality TV show.
Oh my god. That's
Sorry.
insane.
Wait, there was one though that I was like, "Oh, Seb would like this." I think it's the one that was on Peacock that isn't available now.
Damn.
Bummer. Bummer, bummer,
It's a
bummer.
movie?
Yes, it is. That one is. 100%. 'Cause I remember being
It's
like, "Ooh, I'm gonna send this to Seb, like, I'm so proud of this."
hmm.
So now I don't know.
Is it
So
does it have Glenn Powell in it?
mm-mm.
Hmm. I
Um,
don't know.
well, I don't know,
Well, I
but
was
another thing that you would be proud of me about though, even though that one didn't actually get to you, um, I told someone the other day that they were gonna love that movie that you love about space.
Project Hail Mary.
Mhm. These guests came into the store and they were like, because the store is, like, right next to the movie theater. So a lot of people will come in and I'll be like, "What brings you in?" And they're like, "Oh, we're just killing time, like, we're going to see a movie, yada, yada, yada." And I always ask, "What movie?" I feel like that's good because then I'm getting the tea, then I can bring the tea here.
I
But
love the tea from a random stranger.
anyways, they were like, "Oh, we're going to see some movie with Ryan Gosling." Is that who's in it? Okay, good. Thank God. And I was like, "Oh my God." And I knew the name. and I said
Mhm.
it. I already forgot it. What's it called again? Sorry.
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary. I said that, and they were like, "Yes," and I go, "Oh my god, my friend, he was, like, raving about it." I know I called you my friend, which was crazy, but I was like, "He was
My
raving about
boyfriend,
it."
my friend.
No. My enemy
Ah, I
was
always do
raving
that.
about it.
Yeah.
They're like
My arch nemesis.
yeah. My biggest hater was raving about no, I told them, though, I was like, "He said it was so good, like, it's a 10 out of 10, must see. Everyone else that I've heard talk about it said it's so good." Um, but yeah, that was my story there, but I was really proud that I was like, "Wait, I know this one." Still haven't seen it, but I was like, "I know this one," and then I even gave them a fact that he was acting with nothing
Puppet.
or The Rock or something, yeah.
Wait, what'd you tell them?
Well, now I don't remember. It was the thing that you told me.
Which was he was acting with a puppet that was playing The Rock? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you told them?
Mm, definitely not.
There's no green screen used?
Mm, not sure. I honestly think I might have made something up. Now that
My
we're
guy.
talking about it, I might have made it up. And this is how rumors start?
Yeah.
My bad. Um, so that was my story, though. I was just really proud that I, like, knew the movie and was able to talk about it even though I guess what I said was probably not true. I
It'd
still
be so fun if
talked
you're
about
like, "Oh, fun fact, Anne Hathaway makes a cameo," and you're like, "Oh my god." They go through the whole movie. Where was she? You're like, "Oh yeah, no, I was lying."
like, I literally have no idea. Oh, my bad, but,
That's so funny.
I do wanna go see that movie. Also, speaking of space wait, are we done with the movie segment,
No,
or do you want
I had a couple things I wanted to say.
okay, go.
Hmm, interesting. Didn't love that.
Just go. It was just some
No,
attitude, like, I
no,
have
we'll
to
take
give
some
it.
then okay, so I have 2 things about 2 movies real quick. One of them
Okay,
which I've not seen, but okay, so
yes.
this is for people on TikTok who might be listening. The movie Undertone is supposedly a very scary movie. I really want to see it. However, I am too scared.
Wait,
So
what
I am
movie? You
curious
you
how
cut
good.
out.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm
Sorry,
gonna start that over.
start over, just start over. Sorry, I don't know what you're
Okay.
saying.
Yeah, no, no, no. You're all good. I did see you frozen, so I was like hoping that wasn't gonna mess it up. Okay.
start. And how does it go? And action,
It's more like and action or like and action.
action.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so for the people on TikTok or people who are listening, the movie Undertone. How scary is this movie? Because I really want to see it, but I'm scared. I know it's like some people have said it's like, oh, revolutionizing like the horror genre with the sound. But then I've also heard other people say this movie sucks and it's not scary and like the fourth act or whatever is not very good. So I'm very curious at what people think about that movie. And if it's like a movie where it's like, okay, even though it's going to be really scary and I don't want to put myself through that, because it's good, I have to see that. So please let me know because that's how I kind of felt about Weapons. And I really loved Weapons, even though I was very scared to see it. Eventually I did see it, but I want to know with Undertone, is it worth it? Because debating if I should put myself through that. And like, will I have nightmares? Basically, is what I'm asking. So please let me know.
Or will he then give me nightmares because he'll tell me about it?
Yes. Will I then mimic these noises to Courtney? Maybe.
Wait, so what is this movie about?
It's basically about podcasters who like, talk about crime and then they like listen to some audios and then they got this audio from something and it's like these super creepy sounds and then it's like I feel like we should stop listening to this and then I think they go full deep into it and then it ends up probably becoming like some demon possessed thing that's like trying to get their attention or something.
Wait, I think this is one of the ones that I was gonna send you.
Probably. It's been in theaters for a little bit now. But no one wants to go with me, and I refuse to go by myself.
Just
Well,
do
actually,
it.
one person thought like maybe, but then she was like, I don't know, it might be too scared, so we'll see. But I don't know. I want to see it.
It's also just creepy because we're, podcasters.
Well, yeah, actually, so I actually had this voice memo like file that I wanted you to listen to and get
Shut
your.
up.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
It's me just sitting there like, hi.
Like I'm already
um,
scared. I'm like,
yeah, I
stop.
know. um, and then the second thing was, so I went and saw a movie called "They Will Kill You," and the premise, I mean, it's a horror movie, but it's like this lady works as like a maid basically at this really rich compound house, and then everyone in the house tries to kill her. Now, this movie, I saw reviews saying some people walked out of this movie, which I thought was kind of dramatic, but it was like a Walmart version of Kill Bill, I felt like. Like
Mhm.
there were so many callbacks to Quentin Tarantino and Kill Bill. Like one of the first shots in the movie, or not one of the first shots, but one of the earlier shots is of this lady's feet. And this guy's like licking her feet. And
Ooh.
Quentin Tarantino tends to like feet and do a lot of shots with feet. And then later on, she has like the big sword that Kill Bill has as well. And then the movie ends where she's fighting someone with a sword and there's like snow and everything. So it's like very similar to Kill Bill Volume 2. I think that's the ending at least. So there's a lot of callbacks and it got to a point where I was like, okay, it's almost like trying to be Kill Bill too much to the point where it kind of took me out of it. But in general, the movie wasn't like awful. I just wasn't the biggest fan of it. But it's also tough because I'm not the biggest fan of Kill Bill either. But
Mm.
yeah. Anyways, yes, Courtney, there were feet in it, and yes, I did enjoy it. No, I was kidding.
That's so funny. Ah. I know I wasn't sure if you were gonna be able to keep going through that.
Yeah, I was
So
like, okay,
like,
just need to get through
ooh.
the clip, just get through the clip, and then I'll acknowledge that.
Um, my one question from that, like I feel like I don't care about this movie actually, based off of
Yeah,
what you just said. But
it's not worth it.
you mentioned that people were walking out of the movie. Um, and I'm just curious, like, one, have you ever done it? And two, if you haven't, when do you think is acceptable to do that, or like a valid reason to do that? Not
My
not
acting,
besides like I'm not saying like, "Oh, I got a call, like I had to leave," or like I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah,
like
you just
for
leave
the
because you
movie.
don't like it.
Yeah.
It's funny because my acting coach literally asked me that question today.
Oh.
Um, Same wavelength.
Mhm.
Um, I've never walked out of a movie except for if I had to take a call. Well, actually, not even a call. I just, except for once when I was like really sick.
Mm.
But I don't like leaving a movie.
Mm.
I understand people will leave movies because they find it terrible or they find it way too offensive or something, which I think is crazy because like you're buying the ticket. But again, it's like you're buying the ticket, so like why would I leave? And then two, it's like I still want to like see the movie through just so I can at least like have like a valid argument or something. I don't really know why I don't leave the movies. I just
Yeah.
like I feel like you have to just see it through.
Yeah.
Now, I will say I have fallen asleep in movies, which is literally basically the same as leaving the movie, but I'm never like fully out of it. I just for some reason I just don't leave movies. Even if
I
it's
feel like it's weird.
terrible, I will not leave it.
Yeah, I feel like it's kinda weird to, like, leave the movie, I don't know. I've just never thought to do that, and I do agree with your point of, like, if you wanna have an opinion about the movie, you need to actually watch it all the way through. Like, I don't think you can leave halfway through and be like, "It was horrible," like, blah, 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 because who knows what the next half is, like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, that gave me one other question. Oh, at the movie theater here, or one of them, they do, like, this thing, I think it's on Tuesdays or maybe it's some other time, but it's, like, $5 mystery movie. Have you ever done that?
Mm.
Or have you been to a theater that does that?
AMC does that. I have not done that because I'm like, for some, I'm like too nervous to do it,
Wait,
but
that
I
seems
should do it.
so funny for you because I feel like you'd be so fine with doing that. You're like,
Oh
$5, I'll
yeah,
go see a movie. Like, you love to go do that.
I do. I do. I really should. I might do that honestly because like I do have a hard time like
Like, I
picking a
kind
movie
of,
to see, so maybe I
yeah,
should.
I kind of want to do it. I'm like, that just seems fun. I don't know.
Yeah, because I also think like when I invite someone to a movie, most people I go to movies with don't like horror movies, and so
Mm,
I think like if that so-called mystery movie was a horror movie, that person would be willing to walk out.
yeah. I feel
And so
like that's
that's what I
something
worry
that
about.
you have to either go with people that are like completely okay with every single option that's there or go by yourself.
Yeah. The dream would be like the mystery movie is like an older movie that is just like a
Mm,
class, like a cult classic. Like
like it's
recently
not actually
they
like playing now or something.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. Like that is one of my favorite things is when they re-release movies in theaters that were like 50th year anniversary. Like I saw Jaws in theaters. I saw Back to the Future in theaters, which is so sick because it's like the way you're meant to see this movie. And obviously, I wasn't alive when these movies were filmed, and so I didn't
yeah.
have that experience. So like, if they ever do that with Star Wars, I would love that. They recently did that with Stand by Me, which is an amazing movie, um, directed by Rob Reiner, R.I.P. But that movie I ended up not being able to see in theaters, but I wish I had. And then I saw this dude on TikTok who was talking that we actually follow on Overshared and follows us. But he was talking about how he went and saw The Sandlot in theaters,
Oh,
which is
that's
so
sick.
sick.
Yeah,
It's a fucking amazing movie. Um, so yeah, I love when they bring back. Like I saw The Revenant recently in theaters. Like that was so sick.
that is
But
fun. I feel
yeah,
like those kind of movies too are so, so fun for the drive-in. Like,
dude,
obviously,
I
you don't
know.
really have that in New York, but
I've never been to a drive-in either.
what? There's one in Portland.
I know. I was my friend. She lives in upstate New York, and we were talking about that. And I was like, man, I really want to go to a drive-in at some point.
It's so
Sh-
fun. I just feel like it's such a vibe and, like, you have all your snacks and it's cozy and I don't know. I think it's so fun. But
I feel like it'd be fun to like sit in a like if it's like a nice summer day, like night, sit like in the back of like a pickup, and you have like
oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of like pads and stuff.
Well, they only do it in the summertime.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Middle of winter.
But yeah, like Ava
You-
and I went a few times and we took my Jeep. And so
oh,
that was
that's
like
sick.
so fun. Like everything's off, like nice. And then it gets chilly, so you have all the blanket. You're so cozy. It's so fun.
That would be nice.
It's really fun. But
New
usually,
York does have like rooftop movies and like or like in
oh
the park
yeah,
movies, which I
I've
need to
seen
do.
that. That's also cool. But there's just like another element, like being in your car. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's like your own
It's
space.
yeah, it's a vibe. Um, but they often play, like, newer movies, but then, like, typically, like, at least the one in Oregon, like, the way that it works is, like, they do, like, 2 movies at night or something, so,
Mm-hmm.
like, at dusk, one starts to play, and then the second one plays, and so you get to, like, see 2 movies, and I think one's usually, like, an older movie and one's, like, a newer one.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the time too, like, they might just do, like, a themed thing or something, so, kind of fun. I've also seen which I could not do this, I would literally be screaming and crying, but, like, the horror movie ones where they, like, have people, like, running out in
Jesus
at your
Christ.
cars, it's like you're in a haunted house watching a scary movie, I'm like, "So, no."
You start to drive away.
No, yeah. I just literally, like, start my car and pull out, like, "No, don't like this."
Dude, I would love to do a drive-in movie and you watch all three Back to the Futures, like back to
Yeah,
back to back.
I'm
Like
sure
I
it's been
love that
done.
trilogy. I think that is arguably the best trilogy. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm sure people bring up Lord of the Rings and I mean Star Wars obviously, but to me Back to the Future is so high. I don't think it's the best, but it's just like for me it is so good. So like
yeah.
seeing that in theaters, I mean in like in a drive-in would be so sick.
I feel like one of mine for, like, a drive-in would be, like, The Sandlot, like, that's just
Yeah,
so
that'd be so especially in the summer, like
yeah. Oh, the
So
vibes are
classic.
so high.
And you're probably on the field too, likely,
Yeah,
so
that's so
that would be dope.
fun.
Justin's never seen that movie.
I
You know how
know,
mad that
just
makes me?
no, same. Like, that's actually one of the best movies. Like,
That should have been like, you know what? That should have been like automatic homework before you even start like second string experts. Like big homework,
I
watch
mean,
Sandlot.
well, we can tell him now, like, he's not back until then.
That is true. I might do that. Yeah, fuck that kid. No, he might actually be on next week. He said we'll see,
Oh, well,
but
not now, not unless he watches Sandlot.
true.
Um, but yeah, that movie's just
Add more stress to his life.
yeah, that movie's just so good though. I love, love, love.
So
I'm
good.
trying to remember what movies Ava and I saw. Oh, we saw Spider-Man Homecoming or whatever, the one that
Hmm.
has what's his name?
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in like all of them. But yeah, yeah, I understand.
Oh.
He's all in the new. He's like the main Spider-Man in the new ones.
Oh. Didn't know that. But we saw that one.
Okay,
And
solid.
then there was another one that we saw, but I honestly don't remember. So
Hmm.
and then there was another time that we tried to go and we didn't get in because you have to like wait in line for like hours.
Damn.
Mm.
I think it would be really fun to like be at like a lake uh cabin vibe, like Tahoe or something, and you do a drive-in, and then you watch um uh like or like you watch like Friday the 13th or like the Halloween or like the I Know What You Did Last Summer type of movies where like
Oh my god.
these like teenagers are being or yeah, I Know What You Did Last Summer would be perfect because it's like a getaway like lake camp murder slasher movie.
Want want scary.
But yeah, anyways, we can move on. We do have a couple other things we want to cover. You said speaking of space, and I am very interested in this topic. So,
So, well, I know you're very interested. Last night, I learned a lot about space, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what I learned
mm.
because some of it is incredibly embarrassing that I didn't know. So,
Wait, like what? I'm actually curious.
no, I will tell you off the pod because I will
What,
die
dude? It
if that
doesn't
gets
matter.
clipped. No.
Most people. No, I won't clip it. I won't clip it.
Okay, fine. Do not clip this. I swear to
Yeah, I
God.
won't.
No, I like swear to
Yeah,
God.
yeah, definitely not.
Seb.
Definitely not. I'm just kidding. I will not clip it. I'm just actually genuinely curious what because I'm sure you're not the only one.
Okay, so last night, Keaton and I were talking, and I feel well, one, I feel just a little bit silly that I didn't know what was really happening yesterday, because they sent out 4 astronauts, and basically they're orbiting the Earth, like, 4 times or something, and then the moon I was a little confused on what their mission is because they're not
Hmm.
landing anywhere.
Yeah,
But so they're, like, orbiting, and they're orbiting the moon, and then they're coming back. First off, I have a message for NASA. Again, do not clip this because I don't actually have a message for NASA. Well, I
yeah.
do, but I don't. I don't want it out there.
I literally went to mark this, and then I pulled back because I realized I
I saw
forgot.
your hand. I was like
I know, I forgot.
um, but first of all, this, like, mission that they're doing, 1, why? What's the purpose? Because why are they just orbiting? Why are they not going anywhere? I'm a little confused. Why are we sending 4 people for 10 days? I'm confused. Second, so you're telling me you can send these people to space, they can orbit for 10 days in space, but the way that they're going to land is with a little parachute in the middle of the ocean, and it's going to take the rescue crew at least 2 hours to find them. So not only do these 4 astronauts have to survive orbiting in space, they also have to survive the ocean for hours. What's wrong with you people? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, I don't understand that. Why can't they land?
Yeah, definitely not clipping that. Um,
Well, no one well, I was just talking to Keaton about it, but he was like, "I don't really know." Like, he's, like, done research on it, but not a ton. Because he also agreed with me. He was like, "I don't really know why they're, like, being sent like, why are they not landing any they're not like, what's the purpose behind it?" And then, yeah, why are they landing in the ocean? Like, that just feels silly.
Well, I don't know where else they would land. I don't think they want to land on, like, because if something were to go wrong, you don't want them to land, like, in someone's yard or something, and I'm not sure how much control they have either, but obviously they'll get, like, the longitude, latitude, and they'll be able to find where they are. Um, but the reasoning for the mission is it's more like a test. They're trying to test the abilities for future missions. So they're trying to make sure that they can successfully, like, do something like this. So circling the moon and coming back. And it's a 10-day mission, so it's not simple. Because there's so much that can go wrong. So that's like the main reason for the mission. And then which is also crazy is when they come and they break into Earth's atmosphere, do you know how fast they're gonna be moving? They're
Well,
gonna be
that's why I'm
going
like,
25,000 miles per hour.
no, that's literally what I was trying to explain to Keaton. Like, I was like, I don't understand how, like, how are they gonna slow down? And he was like, well, they have like these parachutes or something. But I'm like, that just feels like not a great option. I don't know what
Yeah,
the other
so
option would be.
when you're coming what's also scary too, because when you're coming into the atmosphere, you'll catch on fire too. Um, but eventually you'll lose that, and then I mean these parachutes are insanely strong, so but that does worry me. I'm sure they have something to slow them down, but that does, like, stress me out a bit if I was an astronaut. Like, you get up to space, you make that great. Once you're in space, you're probably good, but then coming back down is what scares me in terms of, like, all right, what if the chute doesn't open? Like, you're
Or
just gonna go
like,
25,000 miles per hour into the ocean and you're
yeah, or if
cooked.
there's like multiple parachutes and then they get tangled, or like, I don't know. There, it just feels like so much can go wrong there. And obviously, I know it's not like a
Mhm,
safe thing to do by any means, obviously, or
mhm,
else if it was safe, we would be doing it all the time. But it's like, I don't know. Just like when I was being explained, I was like, what? Like,
mhm.
it's so hard to wrap my mind around that that's what they came up with.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what another option would be. So I don't know. I just find it very odd. So then we started talking about that, which led to a lot of questions.
Mhm.
These are the ones that I feel very silly about, because Keaton was like,
Okay.
"What?
Oh, sorry. So the way they slow down
Huh?"
is they use a combination of skip, re-entry technique, atmospheric drag, and a series of parachutes. So it drops them from 25,000 miles per hour to under 20 miles per hour, using the atmosphere to break the speed. So that's kind of what I assumed, actually.
So like, how long is it gonna take them to come down?
Oh, probably not long. Probably like less than 5 minutes. I mean, think about it. If you jump out of a plane and you parachute down, that's like a minute.
I feel like it's more than a minute.
Well, once you're like actually parachuting, it probably takes more time. But in reality, that whole sequence is not very long. But anyways, what were your other
It's just like
things that you
actually
were?
mind-boggling to me. Like, I'm just confused. Like, I don't know
I know,
why,
but
but
isn't that what's fascinating though? It's like it's so
no,
confusing that it's so interesting.
last night, seriously, Keaton and I ended up watching so many videos because, so basically, we were talking about this, and then I was like asking all these questions, and Keaton's very intrigued by it all as well. And I guess he's been watching a lot of videos on it, and hence why he like knew about it and brought it up. Um, but I was like, this is so silly. So, well, we started then talking about like the International Space Station and, like, what that is, because I was like, "What even is this?" Like, I just, like, didn't understand that that was a thing. Like, I didn't understand that there's actually this, like, literal station that they can hook onto and go into. It's like an
Hmm.
office in space.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, I was just like, "What? Like, what do you mean?" And then I was talking to him, I was like, because he said, he goes, "Yeah, there's probably, like, hundreds of people or something, like hundreds of astronauts in space right now doing missions or whatever." And I go, "What?" And he goes,
Mhm.
"Well, probably not that much, but there's probably other people." And I was like, "What do you mean there's other people?" I didn't realize, which this is the dumbest thing, but I didn't realize
Mhm.
that obviously, like, China and Russia and all they have astronauts too.
Mhm.
Like, that's so dumb of me to not realize that. But I guess it's just, like, not really talked about. And so
Well, I mean, that was a big part of the Cold War.
oh, okay. Well, I just didn't realize it, and then I also didn't know that the International Space Station was, like, put together from other
Mhm.
countries. Like, it's not just all I don't know, I watched a whole video on how it was put together, which one of the, like, missions was, like, 13 days. And the arm that's used to, like, move stuff,
Mhm.
like, what? It's all so crazy. And then I was confused because which the video did clarify, Keaton did not, but the video basically was showing, like, where the ISS is and, like, because I was confused, I was like, "How did they find it?" And he's like, "Well, it just kind of like, it goes around, but it kind of, like, stays in the same, like, circle or whatever that it does." Like, it goes around.
I mean, it's an orbit.
Yeah, like, I just don't understand how that, like, I don't know, like, the way I picture space is everything's just, like, ooh, like, floating around, but it's, like, staying, like, circling. I don't know why, but I didn't, like, process that, and so then I was like, "So then
No, it's
how."
valid. It's confusing.
Well, and then I was like, "Then how did, like, for these missions when they're attaching these parts to the ISS, like, how did they find it and how do they get it?" Well, it takes a while to catch up, like, it'll take them days to catch up
Mhm.
to it, and I'm like, "That's crazy." Like, it is so crazy.
Yeah.
It is very fascinating, though, learning about it all, and then, this is the other thing I learned, there are people living there. Did you know that?
Yeah, but I don't think there's that many, is there?
Well, during, like, when they were, like, building it and stuff, I guess they would have, like, people there all the time.
Because recently there was, like, 3 astronauts that were, I think, on the ISS for, like, over a year, and then they finally came back.
Well, because they got
But I don't know,
stuck,
it might have not. Yeah, exactly, they got stuck.
which that all honestly feels like a fever dream. I'm like, "Did that happen? Like, what happened?" Like, I just
Yeah.
remember seeing, like, "Breaking news, astronauts are stuck in space," and then, like, a year later, "Breaking news, astronauts are back home," and I go, "What?
Yeah.
How what did I miss?" But I don't know if there still are people, but I guess there at a time, there was people, like, living there,
Yeah.
and I don't know, I think this is just, like, me not fully understanding and grasping it, but, like, when I thought of, like, astronauts, like, I didn't think of, like, I thought of, like, someone just going to the moon, and that was, like, the only thing an astronaut did, but, like, there's all these
Mhm.
other things, like, the ones living in space, legit living there.
Yeah. So sick. I would love to do that.
When you come back, like, what do you put on your renter's history? "Oh, I lived in space for a year?" They're like, "We're gonna need to check that." Like, just think about it, like, that's just so crazy, like,
It's
I
like,
don't
"I'm
know.
gonna call my, assistant real quick or my manager."
Uh, I just I don't know, it's just wild, and then, like, I was confused too, like, they were showing, like, the bathroom situation or whatever for this
Oh, yeah,
little
that looks terrible.
rocket that they're in, and that they have to, like, wear headphones and all these things because the bathroom's loud, and I was like, "Why is the bathroom loud?" Mm-mm.
I'm not full I'm sure it has something to do with, like, it probably, like, decomposes, like, everything immediately or it probably does something with the waste immediately, so it's not, like, stinking up the place.
Yeah.
So there's probably some sort of system, which is why I mean, maybe they just shoot it into space, honestly, so
I did watch a video a long time ago about, like, how astronauts go to the bathroom, but I forgot how that works. But, yeah, and then I'm confused, I'm like, so these astronauts, they're, like, orbiting Earth and then the moon, For 10 days, like, what are they doing in there?
Yeah, so one, I think you're using the word orbiting wrong.
Oh,
Um,
okay, well, I don't
so
know
like
what's happening, clearly.
the yeah. I'm just telling you because orbiting is what the IS is doing, and like what satellites are doing, which they're
Oh,
orbiting Earth. They're in play. I mean, they are moving, but they're not like moving amongst space. Whereas the uh oh my god, what's the name of it? The Artemis 2 is like going around Earth and then going around the moon and coming back, and so
so what, they're
they
circling?
won't. Yeah, I mean they're traveling
Mm,
basically, but yeah, no, people were saying like, oh, like they're sitting in this thing and for 10 days, here's their food, here's their bathroom, and I'm like, do they like how much? It did look weird. I'm like, they have to sit there for 10 days. Like, do they not have space to like walk around and do stuff? So
mm-mm.
I'm guessing it's bigger than it looks, is what I'm
I
guessing.
don't think it is. I think it's really small, and I'm also confused, why are they sending 4 people? Like, why do they need 4? Why not 2 if it's that small?
Well, it's like you probably have like a scientist. You probably have there's like different roles for each person
Oh,
because a lot of times like those. I mean, if you watch Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary, you'll know like they'll have like a pilot and then they'll have this something expert and then they'll have a scientist, and so like you need to have all those people for it.
hmm. Okay, well, now I really need to watch Project Hail Mary because I'm very
Yeah,
intrigued
dude.
by all this, like, space stuff. I'm very confused, but
Because even like some of the stuff about like orbiting and then they're like moving and you're like, how are they staying in place? Like I think some of that stuff will be answered while you watch Project Hail Mary as well.
yeah, it's just hard to grasp. Like, that's a very confusing
Yeah,
concept. Like, it doesn't make sense.
which is why it's so interesting.
It is.
Because I mean the ISS is moving at almost 18,000 miles per hour.
Mhm, mhm.
But like because it's moving, it's like it allows it to like not fall. Like have you seen those videos of like well it's like that circus ride where you're in a circle and like you're on the wall
Yeah.
because of like the G-force is forcing you to like be stuck there. I think it's kind of like that where because it's moving so fast, it's not going to fall into our atmosphere or get shot out.
I feel like that makes sense, but, like, what's mind-boggling to me, which then Keaton was like, "Well, it's just, like, the fact that there's no gravity," but I'm like, is that people can be in that, moving that fast.
Yeah, but think about it. Like when you're on a plane, it feels like you're moving 2 miles per hour, but in reality, you're moving like 500 miles per hour.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just it's crazy to think about.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we're not
and
going
you'll s-
nearly as fast. I get it, like, we do have stuff like fighter jet pilots, they're going super fast, so, like but they're just breaking, what, the sound barrier or whatever? But this is, like, even faster, isn't it? Like, way faster.
yeah, yeah. There's nothing on this earth that goes
He
17,000 miles per hour.
Keaton said that they're going the f like, how fast they're going, they could get to LA to New York in 6 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Not surprised. Just build that.
Yeah, why don't we have that? No, it's just, like, it's so hard to grasp, and Keaton, like, literally went to bed. He was like, "I don't know why I brought this up to you," because I was, like, the question master, like, I was like, "Wait, what does this mean? What is that? How did that happen? Where did this come from? What's going on?" And Keaton's like, "I don't know." That's when he just pulled up YouTube
What's
and
the
was like
purpose of life, Keaton?
yeah. That's when he just, like, pulled up YouTube and was like, "Just watch this." He was like, "I can't. I can't handle it."
Well,
But
that's why I love watching.
I
That's why I love space.
yeah, I'm, like, so intrigued by it now, and, like, I wanna learn more, so I'm gonna try,
It
but yeah.
it is one of my favorite topics to just like sit at night, watch the stars, and just talk about space. That is like one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah. Well, and then I was, like, thinking about I was like, how crazy is it that there's just astronauts right now traveling, not orbiting. They're traveling
Mhm.
around the moon. Like,
Well,
that's
also, I mean,
wild!
the fact that they took a photo of a crescent moon, a crescent Earth, which has not been done since 1972. We haven't been to the moon since 1972. So it's like we are literally like
What?
living in history right now. That is insane. Like this photo of a crescent Earth is crazy,
Wait, why
and
haven't
you
we
can't
been
see
for
that
that
unless you're
long?
probably because of resources. It just doesn't make sense to go. And like you were asking, like why are we going? Like when it comes to like, because it does require so many resources to go to space and like travel like that. That's why when we spend resources and we get um like Katy Perry and you get uh the Amazon CEO, I forget, well, I don't know why I'm forgetting his name, but we get them to go to space, then it's like, okay, well, that's just a waste of resources. Whereas like this, there's an actual purpose. And the fact that it's successful is awesome.
That's crazy.
Because also recently, I'm pretty sure SpaceX had a rocket like blow up. Luckily, there was no one in it, but they like went to launch and just exploded. So
Holy crap. Well, that's the other thing I was asking Keaton about because I was like, why can't this spaceship just, or whatever they're in, land? Because aren't there spaceships that can? And you said that there are, but I don't know. I'm just like confused about
I
all that.
I don't know if NASA's actually created a spaceship that can technically land. SpaceX did though. SpaceX
That's what he said, that SpaceX like had
created
one that could
something
land.
that was able to launch and detach, and then it used like thrusters to like slowly come down.
Hmm.
But that's like crazy, like innovation right there.
Dang. That's wild.
But yeah, dude, the video of it taking off is so sick. Like, I really
Actually,
wish I watched this on TV.
I know not like we have to watch it land or come down.
Yeah, like, oh, dude, it's so sick.
Well, I guess will that even be on video? Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be April 10th. It's literally in
On
8 days.
Sam's birthday.
Oh, really?
Wait, depending on where you are, you might be able to see it.
Yeah, I don't think either. I think you'd have a better chance of seeing it, but I definitely won't see it
Why would I?
because I'm in New York. Like, you can't even see stars out here. Plus, it's not gonna land near like a super populated place like this. It'll land somewhere in like Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. I bet. I mean, it could also end up landing in like the Indian Ocean, but probably not.
Wait, this is a crazy thought, but like imagine you you just freaking launched to space. You were in space for 10 days. You land in the middle of the ocean and you're like, "Oh shit, I'm like halfway across the world right now and I still have to travel back home." Like that's so annoying.
Oh, I know that would suck.
Like,
Like you
didn't I
you get
do
annoyed like
enough?
yeah, you get annoyed with inconveniences. Like you go to the airport and then like you land in Portland. You're like, fuck, I have to drive like 45 minutes home.
Yeah.
But this is like another level. Like I have to fly across the world
Yeah, it's like, "Oh,
after.
actually it's still gonna take like a few days to get home." Like, fuck.
Yeah, so we're actually putting you on the economy, and with all the flight delays, like you might be in line for a while, buddy.
Yeah.
You're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Can you imagine? Like, could you imagine?
Oh my
Well,
god,
and
that'd
then
be
they're
so
gonna have
bad.
to like have some crazy boat ride probably, and
I mean, it'll be like a big boat that picks them up, but
well,
yeah,
duh.
it's great.
And then what do they do with
Yeah.
the spaceship thing? Like, do they take it? Do they put it on the boat? Like,
I think there's a mix. I think sometimes they just let it sink, but I think for the most part they'll probably take it.
wow, this is crazy.
There is a movie where it might have been The Martian where he's like stuck on Mars, or he's stuck somewhere. He spends all this time and energy to get back to Earth. He gets to Earth. He finally lands after like basically like supposed like he was like supposed to not land correctly.
Mm.
He lands, and then like his spaceship starts to like sink. And so then he's having to deal with like not drowning. And I'm just like, imagine after all that you get here and then it like you just die from drowning. Like
Well,
that would
that's
suck.
like no, that's literally what I was telling Keaton. I was like, because I didn't realize that like when it lands in the ocean, like, they'll just probably stay in it, like, it'll float, like, I just didn't put that
Yeah.
together, and I go, "Wait a minute." So you're telling me they have to not only survive takeoff and then in space for 10 days, they come back down, survive that, land in the middle of the ocean, and then have to wait for hours and hopefully not
Yeah.
get eaten by sharks or something? Like, I was like, "What do you
Yeah.
mean?" But it does make more sense that they'll be, like, in the capsule, but I was like, "He's gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna die." Like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I am glad about that, but
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I do not think your questions were that bad.
Oh,
I think
good.
a lot of people would not. I thought you were gonna be like, "Is there gravity in space?" Like, I thought it was gonna be some shit like that where I was like, "Okay, Courtney."
No, I just think I was, like, so unaware of, like, what we do have going on up there and then what's going on. I don't know, it's just a lot of stuff that, like, I never really was very interested in, and I don't know
Yeah,
why because it is very fascinating. Um, but Keaton was making fun of some of my questions for sure because he was like,
that's funny.
"What?" Like, the fact that I didn't realize that, like, other countries and other places are, like, also.
Yeah, that's probably not the best, but that was still whatever.
Yeah. I don't know why, I just didn't think about it.
USA's number 1, that's all that matters.
Yeah, guess so. No, but
Um,
it was very interesting though. I'm excited to see what happens. I guess we'll get more answers when they land and what that looks like.
I'm
Um,
just excited to see the view that they'll have from the moon of Earth. That's gonna be
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Honestly, all of it's just really cool. So,
Because I love when NASA posts, like, something on Instagram that's like, "This photo was taken 15 minutes ago."
yeah.
And it's, like, of Earth from the ISS, and it's like, "Oh, shit, that's insane."
Yeah.
But
Well, that kind of leads in though to the next thing I wanted to talk about really quick. We don't have to go super deep into it because I feel like we should play the game and then maybe be done or whatever.
mhm,
Um, but speaking of this spaceship, whatever it is, rocket, what is it technically?
it's a
A
rocket.
rocket. Speaking of this rocket taking off, I feel like it's low key a bit diabolical that they decided to do this on April 1st.
Yeah,
Like,
I see what you're saying.
I understand that, like, a lot of things have to go right and a lot of stuff has been planned, but I'm like, "Okay, you're planning this for how long? Years and years and years," and they're like, "Alright, we're gonna set a date," and you're like, "April 1st. Let's do it." Like, you can't tell me not one person in that group said, "That's April Fool's Day," like, no one's gonna believe this.
Yeah, but it's also something I don't think you would joke about. Okay, I guess in terms of that, I understand what you're saying. I thought it was gonna be like, "It was unsuccessful, April Fools." I thought it was gonna be more like that, but I just feel
No.
like this is just like a topic or something that, like, people wouldn't joke about, so maybe that's why, but, yeah, I don't know the reasoning as to why they did it today.
Well, it was yesterday, and
That's what I meant, yeah.
I just think it's funny, like, yesterday we kinda talked about this in Second String Experts, and then, like, just all day on, like, social media, like, the stuff that I would see, I'd be like, "Oh my god, look at this, look at this." Also, I got fricking fooled by one post, it was like, "Look at
Mhm.
this new football field," and it looked so cool, and I showed Keaton, and he goes, "It's April Fool's," and I go, "I know, but look," and he goes, "That's literally not legal in football to have that kind of field." I was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, okay." Um But I just feel like since there's so many businesses and accounts and all this stuff, like, putting out, like, this, like, misinformation because it's April Fools, I feel like it makes it worse for other businesses and other places to actually put out real news on April Fools. I do know that, like, that stuff's still important, like, it shouldn't just not be put out on that day, like, April Fools isn't that big of a day, but my feed, I was like, "I can't trust anything," like, I was getting mad, like, I was like, "What's happening?"
Yeah, so before we go further with this, I did look this up, and so I will not be clipping anything we just said about April 1st, because there is, like, very valid reasons for why they did it today. Um,
Yesterday.
okay, it doesn't fucking matter. It's still within the
It
window.
matters.
Um, so basically, obviously, because we are moving and the moon is orbiting us, apparently it's about positioning of the moon and Earth. So there's like a predetermined window and like span of which you can um get out there, I guess, and launch. Apparently, their first window they were trying to do was February
Mm.
of this year, but then I guess there was like a liquid hydrogen leak during the rehearsal for the launch. So then and they ended up having to postpone it, and then April 1st just happened to be like the next window opening
No, like,
for all that stuff to.
I fully
Yeah,
understand that there's reasonings, especially for that, like, because 'cause there's been other, like, rockets that have been sent off that, like, it was originally the original date was, I don't know, January 1st, and they couldn't until October or whatever, like, due to winds and due to this and that, like, I understand that. That was just kind of my leeway into my lead into, like, April Fools and other businesses, but I did find it a little
yeah,
bit ironic that
it is ironic for
they,
sure.
like, sent out this rocket ship that hasn't been done since whatever 1970, like, it's just kind of funny that it happened on that day.
Yeah, it
Um,
is
I do
funny
understand
how
it though.
it works out like that.
Yeah. No, I understand, but my whole point though was just, like, businesses, like, if you can hold off on not putting out information on April 1st, please do, because I don't know if I can trust you.
Well, you have to just understand that it's April 1st too.
No, I know, but I'm just like, "Oh my god," like, I was just going through my feed and so many things, I was like, "This is so cool," and then I was like, "Oh my god, it's April Fool."
Yeah,
Just annoying.
so funny.
Annoying and rude and rude.
Okay, you want to do the game?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Do you wanna read your questions or do you want me to read mine, or are we gonna do, like, flip-flop or
I feel like we should flip flop.
okay.
Should we do the ones that like I sent in that notes, or should do you have your own
I
that
have
are
my
better?
own, so I haven't read yours.
Okay, I also have. I looked up a bunch of questions on ChatGPT too, so
Okay.
I'm sure we'll have some.
Some
You
overlap.
can go first.
Mm, okay.
And let's have them be like fun. I don't want any like serious questions. Let's have them like fun questions.
Okay.
I don't even know what a serious question would be, but like,
Okay. Who who is their ultimate celebrity crush?
am I answering like who yours
Yeah, and
is?
I answer for you, and then we tell each other our
Okay,
secrets.
I'm gonna say Jacob Elordi for you.
Prob
But like, I don't know if you have like an OG crush though
I
that I know
do.
of,
I do.
and I don't know if you've
I don't think I've
outed that.
talked about it, which is kinda funny.
Interesting.
So I'll have to out that one. Um,
Yeah,
I feel like I feel like you have a few, but I feel like
for
the
sure.
one that, like, you've talked about or, like, joked about the most is probably Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, okay.
Because the other ones, I don't really know their names. Like, you've said it, but I forgot.
Okay.
Okay, so what's yours then? Or should I go first?
You can go first.
Okay, well, kinda nailed it with Jacob Elordi because duh. But my OG
Sure, sure.
my OG celebrity crush was Bradley
Brad
Cooper.
Pitt. Oh wow, I was close.
What were you gonna say?
I said Brad before you said Bradley Cooper. I said Brad Pitt.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, great, but yeah, Bradley Cooper, he was for a long time.
Interesting. And what did you watch that like led to that? This doesn't need to be a big story, but I'm just
I
curious.
can't remember the name of the movie, but there was a movie that I just, like, became in love with him.
Just did it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then there was another one, I think he was, like, a chef or something in another movie. I can't remember the name of it. Or he worked in, like, a
Mm,
kitchen or something, but he's mighty fine. So, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, who's yours?
Well, like I was telling Justin that Sabrina has been making waves up the ladder.
I feel like she's been up there.
But she's like making more waves. I think she's probably number 2,
Whoa, I didn't even get number 1?
Haley Steinfeld.
Oh. Well, I didn't know if you would say that though because you're just, like, so in love with Josh Allen.
Well, Josh Allen's obviously number 1. No, it's Haley Steinfeld, but then like Sabrina is definitely up there.
Yeah.
So honestly, valid. It's like 1A, 1B, so it's
Mm.
I'd still say it's right.
Yeah, I have 2 as well, because Bradley Cooper's not really on my list anymore, so it's Jacob
Mm-hmm.
Elordi, and then, Chase Rice is just, like, I love him so much. He's a
Who's Chase Rice?
country artist.
Oh, okay, okay.
Just love.
Um, let's think. Uh, wow, one of these questions has to do with reality TV. God
Yeah!
damn it. I'm not asking
You
it.
can't escape
Um,
it!
okay. Fuck. I just had one. Where is it? Damn it. Uh, what is my biggest irrational fear?
The ocean.
Okay. And then for you, like maybe being alone.
Mm, mm. 'Kay, what's yours?
Yeah, the ocean.
I think mine's
Fucking terrified.
mine's being alone.
Also, that doesn't feel irrational. That feels like a rational fear.
No, 100%. I mean, I'm absolutely terrified of that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I think I have
All right, what's yours?
2. One of them is, like, being alone, but, like, in the sense of, like, for life. Like, just, like, completely alone.
Oh,
Like, that's just, like,
damn. Okay.
terrifying. Um, and then the other one's drowning. I'm like, I don't know why, but I'm just, like, beyond terrified of
Kind of
that.
correlates to the ocean.
Yeah, because the ocean's so scary. Like, I don't like not
Like
want
imagine being
knowing.
out like yeah, I mean like imagine being out in the middle of the ocean with no one
No,
and you're drowning.
I don't even wanna be out in the middle of the ocean with no one. Like, I won't even go
Yeah.
in the ocean alone or even really that far into the ocean to begin like, I don't like the ocean. I like the ocean, but I don't like to be in it.
That's so true. Like I love the beach. I love walking
Yeah.
on the beach, but I hate the water.
Yeah, like, I just what scares me is there's so much that's unknown about the ocean, and then, like, you just get into this huge thing of water, and you have no idea what's
Yeah.
under you. You have no idea what might come up. Like, it's terrifying. So,
And the fact that we know more about space than the ocean is
boo.
terrifying.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways. All right, what's your question?
Which celebrity would they most want to be best friends with?
Ooh. I don't even know my answer. I have no idea who your answer would be.
I thought of mine immediately.
I know I'm trying. I feel like I have someone in mind, but I cannot think of the name. Okay, I have one, but I feel like this is very wrong.
Wait, say it.
I was gonna say like Theo Vaughn,
Okay.
but then I was trying to think of a reality star, and I can't think of someone that you're like really obsessed with. That I can.
Okay. Uh,
What would mine be?
okay, well, I had like 3 people for you, but I feel like the first one is like actually, no, 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 no. Erase, erase. I didn't even say anything. What's that one guy's name that you really like? He's an actor.
Barry Keoghan.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be sick.
yeah. Or like, what's the other one
Over
that
the
you
other
really
two,
like? That he's just been getting heat for like he wanted all these awards and he didn't get them, or I don't know.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, maybe him.
I do not know that name.
I just sometimes names are hard for me. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Um, or Josh Allen, or um, maybe
I can't be too nervous.
Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, Theo Vaughn would be sick. All right, what's yours?
Theo Vaughn.
Really, I got it.
You did. That's why when you were like
Oh
taking a minute,
shit.
I was like, really? He's not gonna guess this? But yeah, like it would never be a dull moment with him.
Because I was immediately thinking like reality stars. I'm like, I don't think there's like a one singular reality star that she talks about a ton,
No,
except for like you like Rob. But I'm like, I don't think she'd want to like be best friends with Rob. Like I don't see that.
no.
But then I'm like, then I started thinking about country singers, and I was like, Luke Combs, like, I don't know, is that then I'm like, "Oh, no," like, Theo Von's kind of like a little mix.
Theo Von is absolutely who I'd wanna be best friends with.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Mhm.
Um, what
Wait,
is
who's yours?
oh, honestly, I don't even know. So, like, the Barry Keoghan one's probably the best one,
'Kay,
and I didn't even think about that, but that'd probably be it.
'kay.
Or Theo Von. I think those 2 would be sick. I would love to, like, text Theo Von, like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Or Trevor Wallace, that'd be tight.
Yeah, literally everyone.
Um,
Although
what how about, like, what is your favorite fast food restaurant?
okay, so I have to say what yours is?
Yeah, and what mine is or what yours is, yeah.
I know what yours is.
I feel like you don't, but okay.
I feel like I do.
Do I do I know mine? Maybe. Alright, say it.
Chipotle is yours.
Let's not put Chipotle in this conversation because I don't consider Chipotle, like, fast food necessarily,
Wait, it literally is though.
but just not put it in this category. We're talking, like, Mickey D's and Burger King, like, that vibe.
Okay. Um,
I don't think I've talked about this that much.
In-N-Out?
See, that's what I was gonna guess for you,
Eh.
and for you as well. So,
So then what's yours?
Chick-fil-A?
No,
I wait, is yours Panda?
no,
Because mine is Panda.
mm, that's fire.
Some people hate on that, but I think Panda Express is fire.
No, that's fire.
You just can't eat too much of it,
Yeah,
otherwise you feel it's disgusting.
yeah.
Oh, yours is Taco Bell.
No,
Burgerville.
no.
What else is there?
I've
McDonald's?
literally talked about this so much, like, the fact that you don't is kinda crazy.
What? Like, what do you get? You get, like, a burger?
No.
What?
Do you want me to talk?
Cane's.
Yeah. Bro,
Yeah,
Cane's is
that's valid.
elite. Come on.
Cane's is the best in the game type shit.
Come on, come on. Okay, let's see. Hmm, this one's hard.
Okay. I know some of these I'm like, I can't ask because I don't think we know.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know. Um, okay, what's their comfort show that they've rewatched too many times?
Oh. Well, I feel like yours is probably like a reality TV show like The Bachelor or something.
You're just proving yourself that you don't listen because I've also said this so many times.
Shit. Um, God
Cat, am I
damn
cooked? That's what I was waiting for you to say.
it. Chat, is she schizophrenic?
Well, for yours, let
Um,
me tell you yours. I feel like
okay.
yours is Friends.
Okay. Okay. Is yours like The Office?
No.
New Girl?
No.
Shoot. I have no idea.
I've literally told you this so many times.
I know. I feel like once you tell me, I'm gonna be like, ah, Sebastian. Um, is it like a Hulu type of show?
Mm-mm.
Genuinely, no idea.
iCarly.
See, I was gonna guess like a Disney show or whatever like that, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you rewatched that a ton.
Oh, yeah, I watch it, like, almost every night. Well, I don't, like, watch it, but, like, sometimes, like, I don't like to have just silence going to bed, so, like, put that on.
Fair. And yeah, you were correct. Friends,
Knew
without a doubt.
knew it. So,
Literally watching it right now.
who's who's the better co-host here? Me or Seth? Me, I've gotten every answer correct. Seb, wrong, wrong.
Wait, didn't I get one of? I got Theo Vaughn right.
And Jacob Elordi, but like that one's so
Yeah.
obvious.
Well, yeah, the Jacob Elordi one's obvious.
Okay, what's next?
um, uh, what's something I do that actually annoys you?
Oh my god. I can only name one thing. Oh, wait, wait, wait,
You can name as many as you
wait.
want. I
Wait,
don't
wait, wait,
care because
no.
I'm genuinely
I have to
curious.
answer what I do that annoys you. And you have
Hmm.
to answer what you do.
Oh yeah,
Okay, okay. So we literally like just went over some of this yesterday.
I know.
Well, okay, I'm gonna just name them all then. One, not responding to text, especially when it's about when we're recording the pod. Two, interrupting you, especially when it's a clippable moment. And three, I feel like just like sometimes my attitude annoys you. Like you just are like, okay, like be serious. Like I just don't always match the mood that you're wanting.
Mm.
So I feel like those are the the ones that really annoy you. What do you think you do that annoys me?
I honestly can't think of anything. I think I'm perfect. No, I'd say um the way I make a joke and continue using that joke constantly, consistently,
Mm,
no matter what the situation is. Um, I feel like that could probably get on your nerves. Um, when I ask you what time you can record on the podcast,
mhm,
somehow that ends up being an attack at you. Um,
mhm,
uh, maybe my ability to not always listen super well and take in information.
mhm, mhm,
Um, the fact that I am so perfect probably annoys you, and so, like, jealousy maybe.
mhm, mhm.
It's like, I don't know about that one. Um,
Yeah.
I know there's more, but I can't think of anything right now.
Yeah, I feel like you, like, didn't even really hit on the big ones.
Oh, shoot.
Wait, was I right?
100%. Like, all 3 of those are, like, the exact things that piss me
Wait, did
off.
I miss any?
I don't think so.
Look at me, I'm better than you because you do more than pisses me Um, one, that, like, just drives me insane, it's not, like, the overuse of jokes, but it's, like I feel like we're having a therapy session right now, like, we're working through our issues. Um, but it's, like, when I'm, like, actually like, I'm genuinely asking you a question, and you'll be like, "Big homework," or, like, you'll just say something so stupid where I'm like, "Just answer me." Like, I don't care about that joke, and, like, there are times where it's fine, but, like, when I actually am trying to, like, talk to you, mm, irk, annoying. Um, and then, yeah, the other one is, like, just, like, the drama and, like, the attitude I get sometimes in our group chats, especially when it has to do with the pod, like, I feel like I'm always the one being called out for stuff, like, not Justin. I feel like the favoritism is a lot, so
There probably is favoritism for sure.
there is, like, I wouldn't even say probably, like, there is, so, yeah,
Yeah, there might be.
yeah. Um, and then I feel like you have gotten a little bit better at this, but, like, sometimes, like, even when you know you're wrong, like, you'll still fight it. Like, literally, we had this
Oh,
happen
yeah,
in
because
this
I
episode.
know I've been wrong, and I'm just trying to rage bait you.
We had this happen in this episode where you're like, "I just don't think you're right," when I'm like, "You have commitment issues." You're like, "No," and then you literally practically repeated what I said and then
I, like,
realized
gave you a tutorial of
yeah,
how I have commitment
yeah,
issues, and you're like, "Wow, you just proved it for me."
yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you end up usually admitting or, like, apologizing or something, but sometimes it's really frustrating, like, the path we take to get there.
Well, like you said in, like, one of the first episodes, I am stubborn, apparently.
Incredibly.
Yeah.
Um, but we're working on it. We're getting
Mhm.
places.
Type shit.
See, that's okay. That's an okay time to say that because I didn't have a question. It's fine.
Big homework.
That's fine too.
Okay, anyways, what's your question?
Um, I don't know. Okay, what would they do if they were famous for a day?
Wow, one of my questions is so similar to that, but not really. What would I do if I was famous
No,
for
what
a
would I do
day?
and what would you do? Like, I have to answer what you would do and you have to answer what I would do.
Yeah, yeah. What would you do if you were famous for a day?
I know what you would do.
I feel like you would have, like, a big party or something, or have, like, a red carpet where everyone can see you and, like, take photos of you or something like that. Just, like, really acknowledge that you were famous.
Wait, I was gonna say that would be you. Like, you would just be, like, out and about, like, autograph after autograph, picture after picture, like, video after video, like, you would eat it up, like, you would love it.
100%.
Okay, well, you were wrong about me.
What would you do, stay inside all day?
No, I would go shopping, I'd buy everything.
Well, you're famous, doesn't mean you're rich.
Well, I'm implying that if I'm famous, I'm rich.
Okay, well, if I was famous, I would do all that, plus I would buy a bunch of shit.
Yeah, like, I just wanna go shopping.
Okay, that's fair, that's fair.
And,
I
like
just wanna go shopping on
and
Rodeo and get recognized.
well, and, like, I'd wanna, like, use, like, the famous aspect, like, to my benefit, like, go to Disneyland and go in the tunnels or whatever, even if that's not real.
Mm,
Like,
yeah.
get into a restaurant that there's, like, a 2-year wait list, like, stuff like that, where it's like, you couldn't
Mm,
really do that.
mm.
I would use that to my advantage for sure, if
Valid,
if I just
valid.
had a day.
Feel that, feel that.
Okay, your turn.
Well, kinda related to that, if I got famous, what would change about me?
'Kay.
I feel like if you got famous, I don't think you yourself would change that much. I think maybe, like, your circle of friends would probably change, like, your reach for certain people would probably change, like,
Mm,
you probably wouldn't feel the n like, as probably feel the need as much to reach out to certain people, but that's just because you're famous and, like, it'd be hard.
mhm.
But then, like, you don't wanna, like, people to take advantage of you. But I in terms of, like, cockiness and wealth and shit like that, I don't think any of that would change. I think you'd still, like, stay the same humble.
Yeah. For you, I was gonna say, like, the ego would go through the roof, but it's already there, so I don't think that would change. Um, but if I'm
Somehow it
being
can get higher.
yeah, but if I'm being completely honest, like, I think the only thing that would really change would be, like, your fruit like, you being frugal, like, I think you would be more okay with, like, buying, like, some designer clothes and
Mm,
buying, like, a
yeah,
nice dinner or going out more often, like, I feel like that's what would change, but
yeah,
that's kind of it.
yeah, that's fair. I could definitely see that.
I feel like you're wrong on mine, because I feel like you were kinda saying that, like, I wouldn't be friends with the people I'm friends with now.
No, I meant okay, but I guess because I just meant, like, that's like with any famous person, like, if you start to get famous, it's like it's hard to stay connected to every single person still.
Yeah,
Like, you'd s like, your circle would probably get s like, my circle would probably get smaller. That's just, like, I think just would naturally happen.
yeah.
But I don't think you would change as a person.
I just feel like my, like, people would 100%, like, still be my people. Like, I think I would get, like, more friends, like you're saying, but I feel like I
Mm.
wouldn't, like, lose my people.
I don't think you'd lose people, I just think it'd be, like, maybe not talking to the people as much, and this is not literally specifically you, I just think about, like, if someone were to randomly get famous quickly, like, for example, like, Britney didn't get, like, famous, but, like, she got big, and she then, like, like, wasn't as good at responding to things and stuff
Mm,
like that, so, like, that's what I mean more so.
yeah, I'm already bad, so you probably won't see a difference, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really know what I feel like would change a lot about me because, like, I already have a shopping addiction, so I feel like I would just get,
Yeah,
like
I think you'd have a lot more stuff, and I think
yeah.
you'd have, like, properties and shit like that
Yeah,
too.
I think you would just, like, see it with my stuff for sure.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you'd actually, like, go to dinner and be like, "Oh, I won't ask you to pay for this."
I would also pay for editors too, so I'd have more time for a girlfriend.
Yeah. Seb's like, "Actually, if I became famous, I would just have a girlfriend."
I could have anyone I wanted.
No, you couldn't.
It's just so funny when people, like, win the lottery, it's like, "And then soon after, he met the love of his life," and it's like this fucking baddie, and this dude's just, like, really homely, and you're like,
You're like,
"Hmm,
"Hmm,
interesting how that worked."
yeah, single for 40
Interesting
years and then you
timing.
won the lottery, interesting."
Meet, like, a model, you're like, "Wow."
Like, "Okay."
Alright, do you have a question?
Oh, I thought it was your turn. I forgot that was
That was I
I
literally yeah, that was my
forgot.
question.
God. Um, that's weird. Um, this one's hard too. What trend do they secretly love but would never admit?
I don't think there's any trend that I secretly love
You're supposed to answer for
that,
me,
like
Seb.
oh, yeah, I forgot. Shit. I always forget. Um, what's a trend that you love that you secretly love that you would not admit? La boo boo.
Do not start a little tick.
I know.
You almost
Shoot,
did so bad yesterday.
yeah, I know, and I almost did it again today earlier, but I decided not to. Um, I feel like there's not any trends that you like. I feel like you're pretty open about things.
Yeah. Well, I have a different answer, but for you, I feel like you're very open about things as well. Like, at first I was like, "Oh, maybe some, like, kinda dancing thing or whatever," but you've always just, like, owned it. Like, if you're like, "Yeah, I like that," you just say it. So, I don't
Yeah.
think you have anything. For me, these I feel like it's not necessarily, like, trend, but it's, like, kind of, like, niche content, and there's 2. And one is, like
Mukbangs?
no. Sometimes I like them, but sometimes I don't. But there's 2. One is, like, reviewing, like, fidget toys. Like, they're
That is so you. That actually makes so much sense. You would
like, there's this,
fucking
like,
be into that.
young girl, and she's, like, always like, "Okay, come along with me," and, like, she, like, opens all of her drawers, and she's like, "Let's see if I have 10 things that are red," and she, like, shows the fidget and, like, squeezes it. I'm like, "This is so addicting." Like and then the other one is, like this one is also kind of in that same realm of, like, fidgets. It's not fidgets, though, it's mini brands. So have you seen that? Okay,
No.
they come in, like, this little, like, ball, and it's, like an unboxing video, like, you don't know what it's like a mystery, but they're, like, literally mini brands of everything, like, Ulta has them, like, Target has them, Walmart, like, food brands, like ketchup and mustard, and they're, like, this big, little toys.
Oh, it'll be like a small ketchup bottle
Yeah,
kinda thing.
but it's, like, literally, like, every
Oh.
detail's in it, and people have, like, so much, and it's so addicting to watch, like, I don't know why.
That is interesting, I will admit.
Yeah, and then today I was at Ulta and they had them, and I was like, "I really want them," and I keep wanting them, and I'm like, "Maybe I should just make those videos," but then I, like, have to, like, keep them. Like, that's the problem is I'm like, "What do I do with all that?" Like, I don't actually want it
Bro
all, but I do.
bro, I'm telling you, you gotta start posting shit because, like,
Ah, I know.
you know how David Dobrik will sometimes just get, like, random things off Amazon and then, like, review it, be like, "Oh, here's a game I just got."
Yeah,
Like, I could 100% see you like, "Oh, I just bought this weird fidget thing at the store, like, let's see what it's
yeah.
like, and that's something you're into, and it's, like, it's unique. I feel like that's kinda funny too.
No, and, like,
So, like, I feel like that seems like something you could definitely
I'm
do.
so obsessed with fidgets too, like, this is embarrassing, but for, like, almost 2 weeks now, I've been trying to get this one fidget, and it keeps selling out before I can get to the store, and I've been pissed. And so I've been tracking them, trying to find out when they're coming again, and I haven't gotten it still.
Yeah, that is embarrassing.
Mm, that's me.
I will say actually 2 things that I don't really tell people, I guess, with trends is I do enjoy watching mukbangs, I guess, or people eating food.
Which I'm kinda surprised about with that with you.
Really? Why?
Because, like, literally, I did this, I'm like, "ASMR," and you were like, "No," like, you hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I hate those, but, like, it's more about, like, "Oh, I just got." It's more like I'm, like, living through them because 'cause I'm like, I know I'm not gonna eat, like, that absurd amount of food,
Yeah,
but it looks delicious, but I know I'm not gonna do it.
yeah,
But I don't like watching the videos where people, like, stuff their face. I'm just like, I'd rather just watch someone, like, go out, get good food, and eat it
yeah, because it's kinda gross. So,
because 'cause you're, like, living through them.
yeah.
And then the other one is I love van life videos, but I feel like I've told people that, so
Yeah, I feel like that's nothing crazy.
yeah.
Mine, yeah, not a lot of people know that actually, but I guess they'll find out
That's
now.
so funny. It makes sense, though.
I just love fidgets.
Um, how about this? Little this is so we I had asked you, uh, what's something, like, that annoys us? What's something you admire about me?
Okay, so then Seb, remember, I have to
I
answer
know
what you admire
what.
about me, and you have to answer what I admire about
Oh,
you.
shoot. Yeah, it's that way. Oh god, my this could
Bro,
just
I've
sound so
literally explained
cocky.
this every question.
I know, I keep forgetting, I'm sorry.
Um,
So, okay,
okay.
I'm trying to well, no, I was kidding. I don't know because 'cause I'm like, I don't know how to say stuff without, what if I'm just, like, wrong? It's just like, nah, just cocky.
Okay, it won't be a shock to anyone
Um,
then.
okay, I think 2 things is what I would think, and I feel like I've heard this from people. I think there might be might admire, like I feel like I'm pretty loyal, and then 2, maybe, like, hardworking,
Okay.
but I can't really think of anything else.
I feel like there's 2 things that maybe you admire about me. One is being humble, and 2, which is funny because I feel like I joke, but, like, you know. And 2,
Mm, truly.
uh, frick, I forgot the second one.
Shit, me too.
I feel like I don't know, like, what to like, how to word it, but it's, like, maybe, like, the collaboration, like, the creative side, like, creative collaboration, I feel like maybe you would, like, appreciate that?
Mm, mm.
I don't know.
Do you want me to tell you my answer for
Yeah.
you? So, Courtney, what I admire about you, and I do tell, like, everyone this,
Do
is
you talk about me?
oh my god,
Ah!
is you are insanely humble, and yeah, I'll leave it at that because I mean, you can definitely you're definitely in a position where you could be like super braggy and stuff, and you obviously have like little moments, but it's usually because like I'll say something,
Yeah.
and then you'll be like true or like oh yeah, like
Yeah.
we did this. But in general, it's like you're not out there flexing shit. You're very humble with that. And then 2, you said collaborative. I was gonna say like drive to like create and start new stuff.
Mm. Mm.
And that does kind of coincide with like the collaborative creativeness as well.
Mm.
Because it's like you've come to me with so many ideas and then like you'll go through with it. And I think that's interesting.
I like
So I feel
that.
like you always have
Mm.
you're like kind of like entrepreneurial,
Let's
which I admire.
go. I like that. Wait, that's so nice, Seb.
When you're not being a bit.
Um, so do you wanna hear mine? I have nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
Shit, I know
Um,
that's not true.
it's
No, I'm
actually
kidding.
funny that the first one you said was loyalty because that was literally gonna be the first thing I said, because I just feel like You are, like, you're so loyal to your friends and your family, like, your people. Um, yeah, you can be a very good friend. You are a very
You
good
make me
friend.
question it sometimes. Just kidding.
Oh my god. Um,
Your loyalty is in question, however, sometimes to this podcast.
mean. And then the second one was gonna be what I actually said for what I thought you would say for me is, like, the, like,
Mm,
creative and collaborative side. Like, I just like, I love that I can always go to you and be like, "What do you think of this?" And, like, I know that you'll give me, like, an honest opinion, even if it's like,
mhm.
"You need to do better," or "That's not it," or whatever, like, I just know that, like
Yeah.
so maybe it's trust, but then I also like that we, like, can work on it together, so, like, the collaborative side of things.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So not the hardworking. Cool, 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 cool.
Um, well, I just feel like you are, but, like, I don't know, I just never, like that's just not what came to mind at
Well,
first.
yeah, yeah, we don't talk about or see shit. But I will say I did enjoy very much the collaboration of creating your video for Traitors. Like, that was a very
Bro.
fun.
Also, like, I just feel like it speaks volumes that, like, you're the only person that I sent that to, you're the only person that I, like, got feedback from, you're the only person that, like, I worked on every aspect of it with, like, no one else I actually sent it to. Like, I sent, like, some of the
That's so
bloopers to
funny.
other people because they were kind of funny because I was actually having a
Yeah.
crash out that one day, but, like, I actually only sent it to you, which I had I was going to send it to other people because I had multiple people be like, "Wait, send it to me, I wanna see it," and then I just never did 'cause I,
Mm.
for some reason, got nervous, but I feel like I never get nervous, like, sending something to you being like, "What do you think of this?" Because I just know, like, you'll be honest and, like, even if it's bad, like, it doesn't hurt my feelings because I know, like, you're wanting the best.
Also feel, yeah, it's like constructive criticism.
Yeah.
It's not like with that video, I was like, okay, I see the vision, but we gotta improve.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
like, I was annoyed at some parts just because I was, like, so done with it.
Yes, and I could
But
tell,
then I was
but
also
yeah,
like,
then I was
"No,
like,
you're right." Like, "You're
I
right,
was like,
you're
I gotta push her a little
right."
bit.
So, yeah, I just feel like that speaks volumes that, like, you're probably the one person that I'll be like, "Yeah, I can send all of this to," and he'll tell me like, "Oh, yeah, yeah," like,
Mhm.
whatever. So, yeah, I feel like that was too much niceness, so let's move on to something else. Or should
Yeah,
we
we
be
can
done?
call it very soon here, yeah,
Yeah, I feel like
because it
that
is
was
10:40.
good. I know I have to, like, let this pup
I
out.
think this would be a good topic to talk about with Justin too. I think this would be
Yeah,
fun.
that'd be fun. We can, like,
Um,
think of more
I
questions, do that. Um,
did wanna mention one other thing though that we did not talk about, which we talked about on last podcast, which was the ick in sandals.
What?
And I did reach out
You did? Wait, I haven't yet.
to several
Okay.
people. So I reached out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 women.
Okay, wait, and you have to tell me what did you say?
Yes, and I tried to, like, I wrote it down in my notes because I was like, "I need to get this right," and I don't know if I did. So, but then I, like, had some follow-up questions, and I realized as was thinking about all this is that you and I are not really in disagreement here, I realize.
Okay.
In some aspects, I was like, "I'm doing all this, but, like, I don't necessarily fully disagree with her, though."
Okay. Okay.
So I wrote, "Do you think it's an ick if dudes wear slides or flip-flops? And if so, is it an ick if they got their dogs out? Podcast question, LMAO." So was that the correct question?
Uh,
But then I would okay, so, like, for example, some people gave me like, Megan gave me so much sass. Um, like, trying to find the example that I was looking at. Um, well, like, so I asked Ava. I'll just read some of the responses, okay?
okay.
So Ava said, "I think time and place. If a guy wears flip flops on a date, I'm not impressed. I'm fine with socks and slides though. Flip flops are okay on the beach and stuff. I don't mind Birkenstock sandals where you can see the feet, but I know a lot of people hate that. And she says also if toes are ever out, they need to be clean and cut for um or I get the biggest
That's
ick.
my girl.
Then I said but slides in socks are fine. She said yeah. Because obviously Ava has seen my feet and seen me wear everything.
And
So,
has seen
and
them
she
and been like,
definitely
"Bleh."
and she has opinions for sure.
Mm.
Then my other friend said yes, um, ick to flip flops with feet out, and then she said socks with slides is fine. Obviously, Allie gave her opinion. My other friend said yes to both. They're both a nick. Then she said slides and socks is fine. So some I don't know, it was a mixed bag. Megan said, "You have to stop with these silly ass questions. Of course, flip flops are an ick. I shouldn't even know whether the man I like has toes."
Valid, valid.
Which is so funny. And then I said, "What about socks with slides?" She says, "What about sardines with chocolate? Get a grip."
Oh my god, I
So I
love
just didn't know
that.
what to say.
I love that.
Fucking kills me. And then this person said, "No ick with flip flops for me." Then she said, "Wait, what are dogs?" Fucking goddamn it. Then she says, "As long as toenails are properly groomed." Then I said, um, so she basically is saying flip flops are not a ick. She's like, "I think it's fine with flip flops. I think it can be cute if it's in season." Then I said, "What about slides with socks?" She said, "That's slouchy to me. It gives lazy."
Mm.
Um, but she's like, "Not an ick though." And then I said, "Well, are flip flops lazy?" And she said, "No, they're not." And then Brittany said, "I feel like it depends on the season and where you're wearing them. Like summer, not weird at all to me for a guy to wear flip flops." Then she said, like Drew wears slides, which is her husband, which is so weird to say, which is crazy. To take dogs outside, it's completely normal, but I would not expect someone to wear slides out to dinner. Slides are more summer activity or around the house. And then I said, "What about errands?" She said, "Agree less with that." And Sophia said, "Flip flops and slides are an ick for me. Dogs 100% out in the right context, not an ick at all. Like on the beach, let them loose." And then, like, I acknowledge that you're at her house. Um, I did tell her that we record the pod at her house because
That's
I
so
wasn't sure
funny.
if you like knew
I
that.
feel
But
like it's not.
Sam said, "I think it depends on the guy. Like, if flip flops go with the vibe, I'm fine with his dogs. I'm fine if his dogs are out, but I hate slides, dogs or no dogs." She doesn't like slides. And this person said, um, "Are you talking about in general or like on a first or second date?" And I was like, "Definitely not on date, just in general." She says, "I think flip flops are okay, but I don't love them for just walking around. Flip flops belong more at the beach or a pool, in my opinion, but it's not a huge ick. Same goes with slides. I feel like they're okay if it's with a sporty outfit or if they're going to slash coming from sports, but dogs in socks with slides for sure." And I think that was kind of like the extent of the people I asked. This person actually, personally, flip flops over slides. I mean, they're both give me an ick. I don't know why guys' toes are different. It's the stereotype, which is very valid.
Mm.
So,
Mhm.
yeah. So I feel like I don't really know what the stats are there, but yeah,
I still stand by what I said. I feel like if you want the dogs out, flip flops over slides. Slides with the dogs out are just an absolute no. I do agree though, flip-flops are dependent on the season. Like, please don't be wearing
yeah.
them in the winter, but also don't be wearing your slides with the dogs out in the winter. Like, neither are acceptable. You could wear slides, but only with socks, and it can't be for something important. Like, it can be from basketball
Oh
or
yeah.
quick errand or whatever, but like socks must be on.
I'm gonna make sure when I go on a first, like, if I meet a girl and go on a first date with her, I'm wearing slides.
And this is why,
Are you okay if I wear
this is
this?
why Seb is single.
No, I was gonna say is I feel like I've kind of come around and I do agree. I think flip flops are fine. Like depending on the season,
Mhm.
I just think they're ugly. I will say if I see like a guy out and about with slides on with no socks, I do think it's a little weird looking.
Yes.
I think it's valid based off the season. If you're at the beach or you're in Hawaii, you're like in an area where that's okay. Or like if you're in like a beach town or like you're at a lake town, I think wearing slides with no socks is okay.
I think it's okay, I just
But if
prefer
it's like the fall or
flip-flops.
wind, yes, in that context, flip flops would make sense. But in that context with socks, maybe not make sense either. But I think with like socks and slides is fine kind of year round, especially like the one person said, like if it's sporty. But then if it's um if you're wearing slides with no socks like in the fall or winter, I think that looks a little
I
weird.
also think
Or
in the
like
summer it's
if you're
weird.
in New York, I think that's wild.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
put flip-flops on or just put shoes on or put socks on, like, I don't know, just so I feel like
Yeah.
you're starting to agree with me.
I agree. I agree with you in some cases here. I just think in general, I think flip flops are really ugly, but it seems like girls don't mind it for the most part. But like again, like you said, it's a very mixed bag.
So are you gonna put your
But
dogs
what I
away?
can, oh, my dogs are out right
Oh,
now.
I know. I can feel it, like, I'm like, "Ew." I can sense it.
um,
I can sense when dogs are out.
um, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty good about not wearing like my slides out in public with no socks. So because I don't do that unless it's Burks.
Mm,
But
mm, mhm. I feel like I've seen that, but yeah.
I mean, probably like in college, I probably did it. But
Yeah.
like if I'm in New York, I think like if you're walking around New York as a dude with slides on with no socks or like flip flops, I think that's kind of insane.
I feel like flip-flops isn't, like,
Stepping
the most insane thing, but I guess I just don't live there, so I don't know. I don't know what the vibe is.
just very like much like walking, so I just don't see people doing that. But yeah,
Mm.
anyways, that is the pod. We did say this was gonna be a shorter episode, and I texted her saying like, okay, just at least hour and a half.
And here
Like
we
an hour
are.
and 10 minutes
I know,
later.
I literally have so much to do, it's not even funny.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else tonight. I'm just like I made my clips. I'm gonna post the clips, and
I
then
literally don't even
that's
have the
it.
option, like, I have to, like, let this dog out, go home, pack, feed all the animals, pack the animals, get everything done. I'm like, "Oh
Wait,
my
where are you
god."
going?
Palm Springs.
Humble.
Good
Just kidding.
good soup.
Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Overshared, episode 22. Let us know if you believe I'm a good listener, or if you think that game we played at the end was fun, or if you like the dogs out. Let me know. If you want a photo, let
Or
me know. I'm willing to sell that.
or if you think me too, honestly. Or if you think, Seb has commitment issues.
Yeah, we have learned a lot this episode. So, guys, what have we learned this episode? What are we therapists about?
Yeah, literally.
Jake Shade.
I love him.
Anyways, yeah, he is pretty funny. There's a really funny clip I'll have to
Oh my
send you
god,
with him and
okay,
Marcelo.
end it.
Um, I said I was gonna tell you whatever, and then we also learned that Courtney knows nothing about space. Um,
I'm learning.
Courtney does not know what gravity is. All right, well, thank you guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.